is 757. It's the best podcast on the East Coast. No limit, you heard me?
You have a schedule. That's a schedule. If you want to see, all right. So let's take the podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn. And it was just so, and it's real.
I'ma sit in that bitch like that.
You feel?
Black ass.
You want a fortress?
Dreadhead.
Damn. No Limit podcast with Shogun D-Lo.
So you said it back. Let's start this over. Time and time again, we come back with the best of the best in the biz. You already seen first season, so you actually already know what the name is. But for the ones that don't, we are the No Limit podcast.
Rap about no kill. 20 bill, boy phenomenal for real. 20 bill, give a fuck how you feel. 20 bill, I ain't gotta rap about no drill. 20 bill, I never rap about no kill. 20 bill, boy phenomenal for real. 20 bill, give a fuck how you feel. Hey, still Brandon, that's my name, that's my campaign. Still Brandon, what up gang, I don't gang bang. Still Brandon, got a cousin named the same thing. Still Brandon with my mom and my dad name. Kool-Aid, never listen with the news fed. Kool-Aid, people in my school said. Kool-Aid, I ran track till my shoes red. Big halves, one leg look like two legs. Bravo, get applause at like every show. Bravo, pilot profit like it's heavy snow. Bravo, humble, but it still let it blow. Bravo, humble, I don't even let it show. 20 bill, I ain't gotta rap out no drill. 20 bill, I never rap out no kill. 20 bill, that boy phenomenal for real. 20 bill, don't give a fuck how you feel. 20 bill, I ain't gotta rap out no drill. 20 bill, I never rap out no kill. 20 bill, that boy phenomenal for real. 20 bill, don't give a fuck how you feel. Who is 20 bill? Who is 20 bill? It's me, bitch, and I'm a big deal. I've been that nigga since the big wheel. Hyperactive, and they say I couldn't sit still. Climbing walls, shorty gon' need a Tylenol. And I'ma do it dirty for the times that she brushed me off. I ain't got no rap if you turned your back. Once you lose trust, it's hard to earn it back. Fuck bitches, get money, I'ma burn a sack. And once you cross that line, it ain't no turning back. I don't know you and I never heard of that. And once you burn a bridge, that bridge burning back. 20 bill, I ain't gotta rap about no drill. 20 bill, I never rap about no kill. 20 bill, boy phenomenal for real. 20 bill, give a fuck how you feel. 20 bill, I ain't gotta rap about no drill. 20 bill, I never rap about no kill. 20 bill, boy phenomenal for real. 20 bill, give a fuck how you feel.
You know what it is, ladies and gentlemen of the 757. This is the best podcast on the East Coast. You are now tuned in to the No Limit podcast with your guy Justin and
D-Lo the show. I was late on that one.
Yeah, you were.
I was late on that one.
It's all good. Another week, another fantastic person sitting beside us. Let's learn about him. Who is Brandon Khalil? What's good, G?
For sure, what's up, bro?
What's good, man? Hey,
You want to be known as your show or your name?
yeah, let's talk about that.
My name.
Okay.
I mean, it's all
Okay.
me at the base of it. So my name.
So who is Brandon Khalil?
Okay, Brandon Khalil. 20 bill, I ain't gotta rap about no drill.
Okay. Hey, look.
Hey.
You feel me?
Okay, so where is Brandon Khalil from, man? Like, where are you from?
I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. But I've been I moved to VA when I was like 10. So, I mean, I'm kind of from here too.
So do you claim this is home?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
VA is for lovers.
Okay.
Or so they say.
So I was about to say, are you part of that campaign there? VA's for lovers. You believe her that?
Nah, I did it. A couple of my features on my songs said it. So I've been listening to them songs a lot in rotation. So
because it's a big controversy out here. VA people from out of the state always say VA is for lovers, but then when you from here, you like, I don't know.
I feel like it's like that everywhere though. Like,
So
like,
it's all about where you at in mind state, right?
pretty much.
Heard that.
Because I mean, if somebody was from Orlando, Florida, you know what I mean, somebody else that's not from there might think it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
But the people that's from there, they know the ends. They know they know
the ins and outs, the good and the bad.
You feel me?
They know what Disney doing out there.
I mean, I can dig it. I mean, like I said, and we said it before, Virginia has its good parts and it has its bad parts, and we are working. Well, the people that want to see some change are working. You know, they're behind closed doors, or some you see right here on camera. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get everybody connected, trying to get everybody to network and really work together to make this not just the 757, but Virginia as a whole, you know what I'm saying, one of the forefronts. Like just like a Cali or Georgia or North, you know, New York and stuff like that. You know,
it can be because there's plenty of characters out here.
Exactly.
You feel me? There's plenty of characters out here. So,
and speaking of that, I actually wanted to talk about that a little bit because I got to take some words back that I said. You know, a couple episodes back, I said, Virginia ain't got a sound. Virginia, why doesn't Virginia got this, that, and the third? And somebody, they corrected me and said, VA is a mixing pot full of different people. Everybody has their own uniqueness, and that itself makes Virginia unique. We don't really necessarily need a sound. We don't need to sound like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody comes with different parts. So I respect that. So I had to fix that on camera. It's done. But I got to ask you this. Was this like a parent choosing, or is this an artistry name? Brandon Khalil, because that's two first names. I'm sorry, I have to ask.
You're talking about two different first names. So my real name is Brandon Khalil. Like, I mean, I branded my real name because Brandon my real name.
Okay.
You feel me? So when I first started making music, I was like 13. I mean, my nickname in school and the neighborhood was Kool-Aid. You feel me? So I was going
Kool-Aid?
Yeah, Kool-Aid.
Like, hey, it's Kool-Aid.
Like, hey, like, oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that. Hold on.
Yeah, because I'm like I don't see no connection.
Yeah,
so
I don't. Like, were you big
racking.
or?
They call me Kool-Aid because I smile a lot.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Got you.
He's smiling right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm having a good time right now. I'm enjoying myself. But I go through the motions to where I don't be, feeling the best. But when I do stuff like this, it make me feel good. You know what I mean? So right now, I'm in a good space, in a good mood right now.
That's what we love here at No.Limit Podcast, though. We always tell people every single time we say it on the show, too, when you come through them doors, you family for real. So we want you to feel welcome. We want you to feel good. We want you to feel safe, comfortable. So, yeah, we love to hear it.
Facts. But my fault. Let me just finish off right quick. So, yeah, my nickname was Kool-Aid. My rap name was Kool-Aid. I was like, I can't brand that. I don't know if I'm going to want to be 30 with people calling me Kool-Aid. I mean, I had these thoughts back as a teenager. So around when I was 20, when I was turning 20, I was big into like numerology and stuff. So, I would turn 20, I was like 20 bill, my last name Jackson. You feel me? The $20 bill, the bottom of the bill is certified with my name on it.
Heard that.
So I was like 20 bill. And then it started feeling like, it started feeling like I was forcing it. So I got to a point I was like, I'm about to quit music or just stop I always felt like that, but I said, I'm going to just be myself type shit. So now at this point, I'm just being myself. Brandon Khalil.
By all means, brother. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I branded my own name. So I get it. Like, I get it. Right. When you want to be the littles of the bigs and shit like that, I like people that have names that actually mean something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That really can connect with the audience. Is like, don't say, oh, my name is Lil Screw. Why? Oh, because I'm a fan of Lil Wayne. So you just made up some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hate them.
Niggas used to do the Wu-Tang name generator all the time, though, and niggas come up with shit like that.
Yeah, but it's just like, bro, what? How does your name incorporate in your music? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that build off? Like, if you just make up a name and just be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a rapper. For what?
You say Wu-Tang. I'm not the biggest fan of Wu-Tang. Not saying I don't like them. I just haven't really gone back and did my research on them. But they got like a lot of made up names. Yeah. So unless you I don't know Method Man's real name to this day.
I
That's
don't
a
know
great.
any of their real names.
You know what? That's a great question, honestly.
You feel me? But
Like,
you know J. Cole name.
Yeah, Jermaine. Yeah, that's
You
true.
feel me?
50 Cent, I know his name, Curtis. P Diddy. I don't want
But
to know his name.
you know 50 Cent name because he branded it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put it
Curtis
out
Jackson. Yeah.
I don't know. Did he really?
I don't want to know his name.
Like you know his name.
What is it? What is it?
Sean.
It is Sean Puffy.
Yeah.
But it's not Puffy. His
No.
middle name ain't
Well,
Puffy.
I mean, knowing him, he might have changed his real name to Puffy. No.
Sean Pedophile Combs.
Hey, calm. Oh
Fuck
my
it.
gosh.
Sue me, bitch. Sean Pedophile Combs.
Well, I mean, he paying, so I mean, shit.
Hey,
Fuck.
yeah.
Say it one more time so the nigga paying.
Sean
Damn.
Pedophile Combs. I'm sorry. Look,
Oh, you good.
hey, look,
Listen. So
hey, look,
listen.
his smile went from this. He just, oh, hell.
Let me ask y'all a question though. The name Sean, you know what I mean? His shit spelled S-E-A-N.
Yeah.
If it was spelled S-H-A-W-N, would y'all pronounce it the same way?
Like
Yeah.
Sean and Sean.
You'll
I
say
think it's one of those
Sean?
It's still Sean.
I would say Sean. I mean, it might be my accent.
Is that,
from where I'm
that
from.
might be your
Yeah,
accent.
it might be
though.
your accent, bro.
I would say
Yeah.
Sean instead of Sean.
I mean, like if I talk too fast, I might say wabbit or rabbit. It's just one
Oh,
of those
wow.
things. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
So it is what it is. But
It is what it is.
you said you started rapping, started doing music as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
What was like the inspiration to start it? Like, who was your inspiration, or why'd you want to do it? Why rap instead of any other drama?
Cause when I heard rap, I related to it. I mean, I felt like I knew. I mean, I related to it, so I felt like I could listen to it and I could imagine it. I could see it. You know what I mean? My whole family pretty much artistic.
Mm-hmm.
Artistic. You know what I mean? I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. I said
Don't worry about
artistic.
it, bro. I fuck up words all the time.
Word, yeah.
Don't even worry about it, bro. This you family now. And you sitting on the black couch. This is the stutter couch.
Facts.
Shit. You stutter all you want.
Yeah, and then you know what I mean. So basically, starting off, I was listening to like my early memories, Lil Wayne. You know what I mean, obviously everybody like Lil Wayne.
Oh, the crackhead about to come out.
Hmm?
The crackhead about to come out.
Shut up. Let him finish.
You know
Let
what I
me
mean?
search in peace.
Commercial music you heard on the radio, and you heard your older folks playing. You know what I mean, that had the jingles to catch you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I rejected a lot of music for a long time, but over time I accepted more and more. So it's just, I started hearing it differently.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So from your family's influence, that's where your creativeness comes from?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I would say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the foundation probably.
Okay. So what kind of, so you said they're all artistic. What kind of, was it solely music? Is it painting? Is it expressionism?
My mom do poetry. She draw. My sister did poetry, was a computer whiz.
Really?
My brother rap. My sister, she sang and rap.
Okay, so it's definitely ingrained in the family. It's in the blood.
Yeah, all that. And my last name
Y'all gonna have a little
Jackson.
Jackson 5 going.
You funny.
Is y'all closer in the age range, or how far?
The way he paused, it was just like
He's like, hell no, fuck all.
Yeah, with my peoples, it's like with my siblings, it's like a 10-year gap.
Okay,
I mean, we all within the 10 years of each other.
as a parent, that shit is a nightmare. I don't know who any parents out there, when you see it, you understand. 10 years? Waiting a 10-year gap? No, sir. Wouldn't do it. Oh, no. Your parents were bold.
Word.
Brave.
I mean, shit, I loved it, bro. I wouldn't even change it. I liked having as many siblings as I did.
Oh, no, I got a lot of
As I
siblings,
do.
too, but the age gap is crazy. Like, between me and my younger sister, I think we're like 16 years apart.
God damn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, we have nothing in, like, she's in, I think, middle school right now. We have nothing in common.
You talking about like that? It's up to you now.
Yeah, it is, but it's just hard to be like she gets a different version of my father. Like when she says, "Oh yeah, Daddy took me out for ice cream," I'm just like, "What? He did what?"
And then I got bashed my face in.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got put through a wall. That was my ice cream, but you got ice cream?
Yeah.
He's sober at your games. I'm just like, what? My
Oh,
dad
wow.
was the drunk. Yeah, motherfucker. Like, you get the congratulations. It's just weird. And
That's what's
sometimes Even with my brothers, man, I really couldn't even relate to my brother because I was just like, my mom be babying you, like the fuck, like I can't look at you the same. I envy you for one. For one, I envy my siblings because
See,
I'm just
I was the baby though.
See, there you go.
I mean, so
ask any older siblings that you have, they'll say the same thing.
They done told me, yeah. They done told me I got special treatment and all that, but I mean, I wasn't cutting up too much. You feel me? I was able to see when somebody else fucked up and knew what not to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Me?
So they was your leading examples in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, damn, he got his ass whooped. Never mind.
He's like, I ain't gonna do that one.
like,
I thought about doing that
you
one.
know
I ain't
what I'm
gonna do that
saying?
one.
Like,
no.
never mind. Never mind. Okay, so music wise, who would you say you listen to the most if you could pick 3 artists? If you can work with those artists.
Word. So who I've been listening to recently, I've been listening to a lot of Kiss. You know what I mean? Some Money Man and Benny the Butcher.
Money Man, he make you want to get a bag. Like, I don't know what it is. He just,
yeah.
I fuck with my guy.
The only thing.
Now, that nigga make you want to go goddamn move some packs.
Yeah, I respect Money Man, and I like a lot of his music, but it's just like, I kind of lost interest in him when he made this one dumbass comment when he was just like, yeah, I don't need no bodyguards. I don't need what these other niggas need. I'm just like, really? Really? Like, you do gun training, I get it, but really? Come on now, don't fake the front. As soon as I sense an artist being fake and who they are, like early on Money Man when he was kind of a little chunky and had a low cut, hell yeah.
So you think Money changed him? Like, he's soft now because he got some money?
I wouldn't say money changed him, but I feel like some of the things that mainstream artists say aren't what they would say back then. Because if you go to his older interviews, he was all about this, that, and the third, and then now it's just like, nah, I don't need that. I don't need this. I'm who? Ain't nobody. I was like, come on, bro. Anybody can get touched. Anybody. It might not be next week or the day before. I mean, hell, look at 6ix9ine. I can't get touched. Then they whooped his ass in a gym membership, or what, a Gold's gym.
It was a gym. It was a goddamn gas station. It was a goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. As artists, it can happen. You said Jadakiss. I respect the lyricism on that one.
For sure.
And then you said, who else? Who else did you say?
Benny
the Butcher. Benny be going through it. I feel like Benny wants to be what Wayne was. Because he's now going on these interviews like he does Rap Radar, and he's talking about, oh yeah, I am the truth, I am the vision, I am the prophet and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I mean, I respect your bars, but you know,
I ain't seen that interview. I haven't heard his new album yet.
Really?
No, I haven't heard his new album. I listened to the single, Brian, but when I say I've been listening to him, I've been listening to the songs I know from him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this new album that he put out that he's pushing, it's decent. It kind of gives me and he's gonna hate this when I say it, but it kind of gives me a Freddie Gibbs vibe.
What? I don't listen to Freddie Gibbs.
What's wrong with Freddie Gibbs?
Huh?
What's wrong with Gibbs?
Oh, they beefing. They don't like each other.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant I was gonna hate it.
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying,
okay.
If this so happens to cross his eyes, he might Freddie Gibbs. Like, but that's what vibes I got from it.
That's just 2 old niggas in the rap game still. I mean, shit. That's fire, but they just 2 old niggas in the rap game.
True. So where do you want to go with this music? Like, is it something that you're fully pursuing, or is this like a hobby, or this is something that if it happens, it happens?
Word. It's not a hobby. I'm not looking at it like if it happens, it happens, because I'm putting in the work, so it's happening.
Okay.
You feel me? With music, I mean, it's pretty much a form of expression.
Mm-hmm.
It's for me, it started out for me. You feel me? It's still for me, but at this point, knowing what I know more about business and marketing and networking and a whole bunch of intricacies that go into it, other than just the music, it's a balance trying to, you know what I mean, be in creative mode and business mode at the same time. But pretty much now, bro, I make music, you know what I mean? I be performing. I done performed at over 100 venues, probably 200. Every city in the 7 cities, multiple locations. out of state. I went tours, different states.
Okay.
Podcast popping. Pretty much, it's a brand. You know what I mean, I'm a brand myself, and what I do is a brand. So, Brandon Khalil, Space and Shine, 20 Bill.
Oh, hold on that one. We gonna save that one. You giving them too much. Hold on now.
I know you're not talking about giving people too much.
We giving them too much. Hold on, cause I'm trying to get the music stuff down first before we come to the other one.
I feel you. So yeah, with the music, Brandon Khalil, 20 Bill. I ain't gotta rap by no drill. Brand my real name, cause brand my real name. YouTube, Instagram, X. You know what I mean? Facebook, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. I used to post my shit on that Piff, on
Did you really?
Audio Mac.
ThatPiffmusic.com.
Nigga, I used to post my shit on every website.
That's a real solid shout out throwback right there.
Hot New Hip Hop, My Live mixtapes and shit like that.
My Live mix. Damn.
Yeah.
Everything I could post my shit on, I was posting it on.
Title D's.
Yeah, back in the day, I was real internet savvy, heavy. You know what I mean? I was on the computer. I come from school, jumped on the computer type shit. I mean, if I didn't go outside of nowhere. But over time, I started, you know what I mean, living life more. So I done fell back from the computer now. I feel like a kind of out of the loop in some ways. Cause I'm like, damn, there's a whole bunch of shit. Young kids know how they got tablets and shit in school at an early age.
Out the womb.
You know what I mean? I feel good on knowing back in the day on MySpace, I knew how to freak my whole page by going and typing certain codes and all that.
A lot of people don't like to say this, but anybody that put games on MySpace, that knew how to put music on MySpace, that knew how to change your covers on MySpace, add all the cool little designs and stuff, y'all do realize we were all coders at one point at like an early ass age.
Mm-hmm.
We were coders. That's what coders do.
10, 11.
Yeah, you know what I'm
shit.
saying? That's what we did, and I think a lot of people, Tom put us on game, and Tom probably would have made a bunch of millionaires, but then you had this motherfucker Mark said, you know what, y'all don't need to do that. We'll give you blue and white, and you just type anything you want, and we left it alone.
Damn.
And
it was a connectivity feature though, that Facebook had. Marketplace. MySpace wasn't doing that though.
I feel like if Facebook came out before MySpace would be a lot bigger because there's a lot more things we could do.
It wasn't?
Who wouldn't? No, I said like if Facebook came out.
It wasn't out before MySpace?
No, MySpace was out before Facebook.
When you say out, you mean that we was into or that was actually physically out?
No, it was out. Like we were on MySpace doing our thing when Facebook was only being developed in colleges. Okay, like it wasn't even a known thing. Right. Like I feel like if MySpace came out now, who wouldn't want to, like Facebook right now, it's kind of boring. All you got to do is put it on either regular mode or dark mode. But if you could put on like different characters on your page now and games and stuff like that, I feel like people would get more interaction on their pages to keep them on their page. We're like, oh, Brandon Khalil got this game right here. And you know what I'm saying? We adults, but we still,
now,
you know what I'm saying?
You know why I agree with that statement though? Because I've come to find out there's a big resurgence of like IMUV, Sims, like our generation is replaying all these games again because they just want to have more freedom of accessibility and like choice, right? So actually, I wasn't with you until you just said that whole interaction feature and customizing pages to keep people's attention. So no, that actually might fly.
That shit would be hard.
I like that too. Yeah, for sure.
I feel
like the game. He said the Sims back in the day. I used to play with like Roller Coaster Tycoon or whatnot. Yeah. You could build your own amusement park. You had to pay for the maintenance, the lumber, the security, the parking, the whole everything. So yeah.
I mean,
shout out to computer games and shit.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah, they were the wave, bro. I think now Mark is getting so much money from ads, and he didn't show people how to become millionaires.
He sold everybody information.
So, yeah, social media is so saturated right now. Like we need something new. I mean, even TikTok right now. For all the artists, if y'all haven't realized or y'all not really on there right now, UMG has taken all of their top artists. We're talking about Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, Drake, all these motherfuckers off of TikTok because they couldn't get their deals, situated. So now, for all the underground artists and stuff like that trying to get their music out, this y'all's time to shine, bro. This is like almost to me like SoundCloud era. Like if you got a hot song or something that's catchy, that can do some dances or something that can be repeated 20 times or more, it's your time to shine, bro.
Yeah, I don't even have no TikTok.
It's your time to shine. I'm telling you just like I'm telling them.
But it's just Universal that did that though. It's not every music corporation.
Yeah, but the
You're saying that
artists,
they're using
the
a video
artists that
gap?
the artists that Universal had were TikTok's
Yeah.
top selling, artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you're
now
saying
that they're gone, there's a
the
gap.
disparity. Okay.
There's a
No,
gap
100%.
where people can really put their music out and really.
100%.
You got 20 friends, actual friends, and you're an artist. If they don't dance to your shit and have that shit spread, cut them out. I'm done. I don't want you in my circle.
Damn.
I don't want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality you gotta have as a winner. If I got 20 so-called friends and they're not trying to share my music or do a dance to my music or really put it out, one post a day, I gotta cut you off. I can't deal with you.
I feel that. I feel the sentiment is like, you know what I mean? That's what we supposed to help each other. But at the same time, I look at it like, don't nobody owe you nothing though. Like, don't nobody owe me to post my music.
They don't.
If they do, I appreciate it, and I notice who do and when they do, when I can. But if they don't, I ain't gonna look at it like, I mean, niggas ain't really.
And that's the difference between an associate and a friend. That's how I separate. I tell people all the time, I got 10 on my hand. Now I might have 100 associates, but I got 10 friends that I can call right now. Hey bro, I need $50. Hey bro, I need you to share this for me real quick. Hey bro, I need you to do this. They gonna do it.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why I block his number often. So he can't call me.
But nah, that's just one of those things, bro. Like, especially in this music game, we need all the help we can get. But the people that you're in your circle, use them. Even if they got a clothing. If I knew you was you did clothes or whatever. Hey bro, you think I can use your machine to print out like 20 hoodies? Hey bro, I know you draw. Can you make my wallpaper or my cover art? Hey bro, I know you good with this business savvy. You might. Hey, D-Lo. If anybody watches season 1 in the beginning, I was by myself behind the table. My first interview with an artist by myself. He's business savvy. I'm hot-headed. I jump into situations. I was like, hey bro, I need your help. I need you to come. I need a motherfucker that's gonna tell me, hey, sit back, relax. Let's run it like this. Cause otherwise I just keep going. I'm like this 24/7.
Okay.
So boom, there
It's
you go.
a balance.
There you go.
I compliment each other.
There you go.
I feel you.
It's
And
more like insult, but yeah, same shit.
It's like salt and pepper.
Same shit.
And it works. It's synergy.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel it. I get it. You know what I mean? I was just saying, you know what I mean? I don't feel like nobody owe me nothing. You know what I mean? At the same time, I'm not posting people I'm close with who I consider my friends. I'm not reposting their shit all the time. You know what I mean? I do it. You know what I mean? But that's not. You know
I put it like this.
You feel me?
Are you the type that if you seen one of your homies post something, would you like it or would you scroll past it? Not even sharing it. Would you like it or you scroll past it?
I'm gonna like that shit.
There you go.
You feel
Enough
me?
said.
You know what I mean? I might repost it depending on how much of an impact they got on me.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Not just cause people your friends don't mean the content they making is for you.
And that's
at the moment.
I,
you know what I mean?
I got a homeboy. Shout out to Hunt. Half the shit that I send him, he be like, "Man, I got my family on here."
Hey, no, for real.
I can't post that on here. I'm
That's
like,
funny.
all right, that's cool. Like, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand. Or if I be talking about, oh yeah, we out here with the strippers or whatever like that. I know 5 of my friends ain't gonna do it. They just not about that life. Hey, they got either one got a wife or they working on a girl or something like that. They not gonna do it. But it is. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though. Would you stay independent or would you go with a contract? And if you go with a contract, what company would you choose? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have you thinking tonight.
Yeah. Would I stay independent or go with a contract? If the contract makes sense, of course. That's like asking you, would y'all stay independent doing y'all podcast? Or would y'all sign a contract? Ever. I mean,
It would have to be. It would have to be like a Gilly and Wallow situation.
If Joe Budden came to y'all and said, "Yo,
fuck no,"
I slap my logo on y'all shit.
Fuck no.
Joe, I don't respect Joe after what he did to Rory and his other partner.
You know why I don't respect Joe? He calling my dog too damn much.
Who?
Drake.
Oh yeah, but I mean he recanted those.
He did.
He recanted those. I just can't fuck with Joe because sometimes Joe, I feel like he puts his own failures onto artists that are doing, what they, what he wanted to do. And that's why I can't do it. And then plus when you're working with a team or whatever like that, and just because they have, I would say, differences, you cut them off. Like, I just can't. I don't fuck with Joe for that one. But I mean, I know how business works. Like when you start something, you want it done a certain way, but at the same time, like I feel like a lot of podcasts do that. I've seen Adam 22 do it with his podcast. I've seen Joe Budden do it with his. Gilly and Wallow, they a duo, so I don't see one of either of them cutting each other off anytime soon. But
yeah, and to answer your question, my fault to cut you off. To answer
good.
your question, I would do a contract if it makes sense. And as for which specific label, I don't know. I mean, a lot of them, some of them, maybe only one or two of them. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, if Snoop hit me up, sign Death Row, I might go sign the Death Row.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
See, the reason why I asked is because you see these artists under certain labels and you see their creativity gap. Can I put out 3 albums a year? Are they gonna allow that? Or are they gonna give me distribution? Or are they gonna give me a lump sum of money and tell me I owe them 60% of that? Like that's why I ask artists all the time, like, are y'all studying what these artists go through? I mean, look at these artists that some people look up to, and the first thing they say, oh, I got a 360 deal. I got fucked over in my contract. So are y'all learning from their mistakes, or you just want to go because that's who they got stuck with? That's just one of those things to ponder on.
Facts. So yeah, with my music, bro, I'm really hands on, obviously, because I'm the one doing it. But I try to do my research. You know what I mean? I got some things in order that collects, you know what I mean, things for me as far as my music go. So like I said, it's already happening for me. It's just about if somebody could amplify what I'm doing to another level and it makes sense in the short term and the long term, you know what I mean, some type of balance, then yeah, you know what I mean, for sure.
I can dig it.
I ain't got $1 million right now. If somebody offer me $1 million right now, would I take it? I don't know, but I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna be tempted to.
You know who he sounds like?
For sure.
KGZ.
So the only thing we want people to, because it's okay not to have that answer right now, right? Because if you haven't thought that deep into it yet, because the opportunity hasn't presented itself, that's perfectly fine. The reason we ask these questions is just to thought provoking, just thinking like, damn, if I am doing this and I am taking this seriously, one day it can happen that this is gonna come. For sure. And you want to be prepared as possible for whatever comes your way. So it's cool for any artist. We don't want y'all getting nervous or anything about a question like this or pre-preparing answers or whatever. Just come with a real natural answer, because we just want you to think about these things. Because if we have you on the show, that obviously means we believe in y'all, that y'all can make it. Y'all got something going for yourselves. So we want you to really not get fucked over, because only thing we're trying to do for anybody who has a platform that they want to use to a positive advantage, hopefully, but in any way or fashion, is that you promote yourselves properly, that you invest in yourself, and that you understand, like we always say, you are a brand. So you don't want your brand to crumble, and with bad management, bad placement, bad deals, your brand can crumble under you. Right. So we just want y'all to think about these things that can happen. We've seen it happen time and time again, from the dawn of music to now. Facts. So
I feel like you just gotta know what you want. Yeah. You know I mean, my homeboy, he tell me all the time, he'd be like, would you want 100% of nothing or 1% of something large? I mean, that's a real question. Yeah. And you gotta answer that. You know what I mean?
Zero is zero no matter how you cut it.
Facts. But one of whatever could be something. Yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean? It depends. I mean, it depends on obviously the money, you know what I mean? Because then it come with responsibilities, and my time is valuable. So when it comes to stuff like that, yeah. But when when I make music, it's not really, the money is not what inspires me. When I make music, when I can write a song and finish it and rap it back, and it give me energy that nothing else give me, that's what I rap for. I mean, that's what I make music for.
Well, speaking about inspiration, tell us about the song that we started off with, 20 Bill.
20 Bill, I ain't got rap. So when I go perform that, I'll be like, when I say 20 Bill, I ain't got rap out in the drill, y'all be like, hey. I mean, so y'all can imagine a crowd full of people doing that shit as I'm rapping, they'd be rocking. I wrote that song one day at the crib, probably after going to a couple open mics in the summer, a couple years ago. I was like, let me make a song that's catchy. I mean, I wasn't really aiming for catchy, but I was like, let me make a song that's simple, because I feel like the way I want to rap, I want to, like, I say a lot of shit. I got a lot to say, so I feel like sometimes that's a lot for people to handle. So 20 Bill was effortless. It was simple. It was smooth. It was clean. And when I performed it, it wasn't one of my favorite songs, because, you know what I mean?
You like more intricate things.
Yeah, exactly. But when I performed it, that was
Yeah.
the one everybody liked. And the girls who was involved in the open mic, they asked me personally, they were like, yo, can you come back and perform this song again next Tuesday or whatever day? I'm like, yeah, I got you. And after that, you know what I mean? After that, I mean, it was the one. It was the one everybody know now.
Yeah.
I would go to places and people would be like, 20 Bill, they would recite the song to me.
Heard it.
You
So
feel me?
me and him have been getting that a lot, right? Not reciting anything to us unnecessarily, but a lot of recognition in random places. We just minding our business, walking on through, enjoying our day or whatever. Hey, aren't you I've seen you somewhere. Nah, I can guarantee you have. They're like, no. You from that one show, you got a podcast or something, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Been happening left and right lately. It's like, god damn. And it's a good feeling though, right? Because you like, damn, that shit really working. That shit is making waves. It's movement being happening.
It's something.
Yeah, and people are seeing that, and that's what you want. You want to be noticed. You want people to see, because you never know until you hear that feedback, right? Because you can see numbers, you can see things, but people watching and actually like retaining the information is two different things. People scroll all day long. There's so many videos probably got mad views that don't really got no real retention rates behind them. But when you get people to come up to you like that and show love, it's a nice new feeling.
Right, and people want to do it, but not everybody doing it, or can do it, or will do it, and y'all doing it. You know what I mean? So congratulations on y'all boys for doing it.
I will, yeah. We just see a lot of things that needs some work on. Let's put it like that. We ain't gonna put no negativity out there telling people this person not doing this, but it can be done better, and if you want to be done better, then this is a place to be. What I did want to talk about is like, and by all means forgive me, D-Lo, because he just told me about it. Space and Shine.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it, man.
Space and Shine. It's a space for you to shine. Pretty much, it's a platform that I'm creating, or that I have created, that I'm working on and building for whoever feel like they got something to say or got something to promote, can come on. You know what I mean? Because at one point, I didn't know a lot of people. I didn't know who to talk to or who to go to try to perform or get a video or get some pictures or a lot of stuff. But so now I feel like this is my way of, I am that person to somebody who might not have nobody. You know me. So come holler at me if you want to get a look, pretty much. Yeah. It's pretty much just a look.
Another person to go to that has the connections for everybody, bro. Mm-hmm. And we need multiple spots for that. I mean, 7 cities, we should have at least 7 people doing that for the cities, saying, hey, bro, you in Chesapeake, this is the place to go if you want to get connected. Suffolk, Norfolk, Portsmouth, Newport News, Hampton. Am I forgetting another one? Who's the other one?
Virginia Beach.
There you go. I'm sorry, Virginia Beach. I'm sorry.
The beach.
But even then, like, we should have those outlets, ready to rock and roll for the artists to be like, hey, yo, you need a cameraman? I know somebody in this area. You need an illustrator? We got somebody. You know what I'm saying? We need that. And not just one platform can do it. We need multiple. So I respect it.
Yeah, and it's about networking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of people who I would like to have featured on my show. It's a lot of people who I would like to network with, even if it's not specifically a song or, a song. It could still be an opportunity for us to share fan bases or just share some game.
I would tell you, in the beginning, we definitely tried, and we're still doing it. And I'm going to tell you, every show, I don't care if you plant soil and you know a different way to do it and you got a business doing it. you knit socks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you got your own electrical business and stuff like that. As long as it's yours and you own it and you got some type of knowledge or talent, come on the show. Because like you said, we just so happen to get more artists than anything else. You know what I'm saying? We get nothing but artists.
Right.
And even...
And that show you that it's a need for this.
Yeah, bro. But see, the thing is, I want people not to see. I love my black folk. I love my melanin people.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to get me a rock star on here, like a Caucasian rock star, Asian rock star. Give me an Asian rapper, a white rapper. Let's bring the diversity in. Let's show the melting pot that Virginia has. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bring them all on. Don't just think because we have, majority of our people that it's just like this.
You gonna hit him with the hard ER?
No.
Okay, I thought you were gonna hit him with the hard ER.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it professional. But like I said, bro, like bring on the flavor. Like
I hope none of my stuff got no hard ERs on it.
Nah, it shouldn't. And like I said, I'm gonna check it before we get through. But yeah, man, we want to bring everybody we can on, no matter race, gender, anything.
Anime lovers. I mean,
we didn't have battles, bro.
Yeah,
we didn't had battles on this show.
What's
Are you an anime lover?
You got a top 5? Of course I am. Okay. For sure.
Oh, shit.
You got a top 5?
Yes, I have a top 5.
Okay.
I would say.
Do you have a top 5?
Yeah, of course. Well, honestly, no, but yeah. It's too, because I'm different.
You got 10 in your top 5.
You feel me? Because I've been watching anime since the 90s.
Yeah.
So it's so when people say what's
Since
your top 5?
you've been watching it since the 90s, or you watch 90s anime?
Nah, I've been watching anime since the 90s.
I know I started. As
How
long
old
as
are you?
I'm 28. Bro, I promise
You got it. You got it.
I promise you, I'm not talking about Dragon Ball Z. You can cancel that from the
No,
list.
because my little girl, she 2 months, but I be watching One Piece with her. So if she was to say that, it technically would be true. But no, I don't feel like you was going searching up.
I was.
TV.
I promise you.
we talking about Dragon Quest. We talking about
Lupin the Third, Trigun,
Yeah.
Case Closed, Yu Yu Hakusho when it first was airing, and
Okay.
Nuyasha when it was first airing,
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop, Big O. I can go down a list.
Yeah.
Big O.
I can go down.
Like,
I can go down a
Tsunami.
dungeon. You feel me? I can go down a
Zatch
deep-
Bell, the Prince of Tennis.
feel me?
Yeah.
Come on.
So and that's that was my second stretch of anime. That era right there, Zatch Bell and shit.
Mhm.
I was on it
Toonami
before
era.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on it way before. So I was like, no, I was
Devilman.
you got me. I'll say I probably was around the same time as
Yeah.
you, but you know what I mean, I was young.
yeah. But see, I just gravitated towards it early, right?
Mhm.
A lot of people it wasn't their thing yet.
Mhm.
So Dragon Ball Z didn't hit America like it did just yet for our age range and
Right.
everything.
That's why I was trying to see what your top 5 was, and I was looking at
Oh,
him
me?
because I was like,
Oh.
if he say Naruto, he gonna flip. I say,
I don't
No.
judge nobody. I don't judge nobody. I just don't think.
Nah. Would Naruto be in my top 5? I can give y'all 3 for sure. Yu Yu Hakusho, One Piece.
I want you to fuck it up. But those two right there, boy.
No, they probably they 1 and 2. Shit, I don't watch a lot of. Let me see. For me, it be shit that can get me to cry. If some shit can make me cry, that shit goated.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't cry. I was watching One Piece the other day. When
Are you caught up?
yeah, I'm caught up, but I'm catching up now for the English dub.
Okay.
So I was watching when Pedro, you know what I mean, Pedro blew himself up.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay.
I mean, that
I
shit
know where
crying.
you at. I know where you at. Okay. Yeah.
First
First real death. Well, one of the first real deaths in One Piece.
Facts. Shit, no, it's hard to give y'all the rest right now, but it's a lot.
No, when you say
Goran Lagann, I mean,
Yeah.
Full Metal,
Yeah.
Air Gear,
whoa,
He said it.
Code Geass.
Whoa,
you know what I mean?
whoa.
Death
Yeah, he
Note,
said it.
Oh, we got a goddamn anime head in the house,
Master,
y'all.
Fairy Tale.
We got a anime. So
You know, I'm with it, bro.
you know how I know when niggas are real anime heads? When niggas drop the gym Air Gear. Are you a reader? Do you read manga or anything?
I have not.
Okay.
I will now to keep up with the new shit, but not really.
I promise you, because Air Gear only had one season, then they canceled the Joker,
You
right?
gotta read to finish it.
I got the whole series. When I tell you, one of the most amazing.
I never finished it.
It gets super deep. So when niggas say Air Gear, that's my shit. Like I reread that at least once a year.
What's your top 5?
For me,
This nigga about to say Naruto.
This nigga about to say Attack on Titan.
no.
I
Like I
was
said,
fucking
Dragon
with
Quest,
you.
Dragon Quest, Gundam G, Devilman, Trigun, and let me see.
Devilman is
I
not
feel
in your
like-
top 5.
Huh?
Devilman is not in your top 5.
I
The
feel like
OG Devilman, yeah. My dad had me on some dark shit. Like I didn't get to read Superman comics. I was reading like Lobo and Spawn and like so my anime picks are all dark. Like really dark. Like when I tell people about Akira, they be like, "Huh?" Like that's a dark ass
Well,
anime.
I can see that being a top 5 anime movie or whatever. You feel me?
You know
But
what I'm saying? I mean, but they had their own series as well. So
I
yeah.
respect the Trigun.
Yeah,
Cowboy
you know what I'm saying?
Bebop,
Hey,
Samurai
that-
Champloo.
Did y'all see that new Trigun?
They
that
tried.
redid?
It was
It was not it. Don't
It was
even
the
waste your time.
animation. That's
Yeah, I
it.
think that, but the story,
I s-
even the storyline.
I stay
'cause
away from new shit.
I feel
I
that
stay
the
away from new
reboots and
shit.
shit because like you said, it makes you cry. Trigun so it has what, like 20 episodes, 24 episodes, something like that. It's a short-ish series
Exactly.
for that
So
era,
you can
right?
watch it. You can repeat, watch the whole
Exactly.
series.
But until like episode 12, 13, you don't know what the fuck is happening in Trigun.
Right.
You're just like, oh, there's just a nigga who out here shooting guns. All right, cool.
Yeah,
let's go.
goofy gunslinger.
And
Like,
then
you know what I'm
boom,
saying?
episode 13 hit, tears, instant.
But no,
Oh shit.
but you could tell from the beginning, early on, he was righteous.
Yeah.
That's what I fuck
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
The law of Ueki.
Bro, and it's crazy how much it's
You know what that
crazy.
is? Or you ever
It's-
watch this shit?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
So it's just crazy how I feel like old school anime, they have so many life lessons
Mhm.
about good, bad, morality, right and wrong, doing things for sacrificing the whole for the few, or rescuing
It's
everybody.
it's
even
real
though you're going
shit.
through shit. Yeah,
It's real
it's a lot
shit.
of deep shit, and people just like, you watching cartoons?
No bullshit.
Man, get the fuck on.
I told-
Yeah, but see now, and that's because people now, when they look at anime, they see just power. Like this motherfucker has a big ass sword and he sliced whole earth in half. He done did this, that. They look at that. They don't look at the actual story. They look at the action scenes. That's why I don't like people when they come to me and they be like, "Yo, Demon Slayer." That shit y'all seeing, they doing for y'all motherfuckers that just can't grasp a story. Because if you read Demon Slayer, all those little fire moves, wind wheels, and
No,
all
that's
that.
still in there. It's still in the book.
Yeah, but they'll tell you the author told you that's not it. It's just techniques.
So let me ask y'all a question. Like I said, I stay away from new shit. But it's like some shit that gets so big you ain't got no choice.
Blue Lock.
Huh?
Blue Lock. It's a soccer.
I never heard of it.
Oh, it's
I
top
don't.
tier.
I can't do.
I'm talking about like My Hero Academia. Have y'all watched that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Y'all like it?
I'm caught up with even the manga. I'm caught up.
Yeah,
Y'all like it? I never watched it, never
Yep.
read it, none of it. Should
Yep.
I
It's
watch it?
good.
Yep.
Yeah, no, for
What
sure.
about Demon Slayer?
Dope.
Should
Yeah,
I-
you will if you keep that
So-
that notion of those moves that they're doing is like real fire, flame, wind moves, then you'll like the show. But once it hits you and everything, and the author tells you, no, those were just, I don't know what's the word to say it.
It's fantasy. It's
Yeah.
not real.
What about Black Clover? Should I watch
Don't
it?
waste your time. Please don't waste your time.
Don't waste my time.
Please don't waste your time.
Tokyo Ghoul.
I never watched that
Season
neither.
one. Season one. Don't waste your time with season 2.
What?
Basically, like when you go to Jump Force, there's a whole bunch of new. I go to the straight old school characters.
So, I'm gonna tell you now, Demon Slayer. If you're okay with just watching something and not feeling fully fulfilled with it,
Mm.
watch Demon Slayer. It's great for
Nah.
visuals. It's okay, cool.
Nah, hell
I
no.
would not watch Demon Slayer.
It's visuals. Like if you want to smoke a blunt, yeah, watch it.
It's
Demon
some
Slayer?
dope action scenes.
Word.
It's some dope. If you want some hype shit, like just for a quick look up the fight scenes. Honestly, save your time. Just look up the fight scenes
Mhm.
and storyline. And niggas might crucify me for this, but I'm gonna stand on it. I promise you that. Trash. Plot trash. Plot armor trash. Main character trash.
Damn.
Trash series. Trash. Trash.
Wait, no, that last part I don't agree with.
Main
But
character.
Word.
Tanjiro.
We not. It's gonna be. This is
Damn.
your show. We ain't got time to get into that to the
See,
weeds
that's
like
why
that.
we don't do
Yo,
anime
yo.
combos
Oh,
because
man.
it goes left.
Because
Last one went left.
I feel you.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for niggas and shit, right?
Mm.
But it could have been great. Demon Slayer, I was a big fan of Demon Slayer. It could have been great. The way the author decided to do, and this is his series, so he had every right to do it however he wanted to.
Mhm.
the way he wrapped it up, ended it, and then when he's coming out and saying these things about, oh, this is just for imagination purposes, this is not really what's happening. Why are you ruining your own story?
Facts.
Literally, you're ruining your own story.
I feel like that's the same way with Chainsaw Man.
I haven't watched that neither.
Chainsaw Man, like, that's one of those things. You watch the first episode, yeah, but once you get to like episode 5 or start reading, you be like, damn, they really dropped the ball. Some people feel like My Hero dropped the ball.
I think My Hero should be over now. Drop the ball. It's just getting a little longer than it needs to be.
Did y'all watch One Punch Man?
Yes.
Is that worth watching?
Yes. No, because
I just seen some clips in that the animation looked.
I'm
like
going to tell you, wait till the new season comes out, and then start watching it. He's saying that because One Punch Man is like air gear. It's not enough information out right now for people to really get into it. But if you're a reader, you know to fucking watch One Punch Man.
If you read it, if you read it and you're caught up, now you figure out who Blast is and the organization and how everything gets started and limit breakers. But if you're one of those type, you want to see the main character get their ass whooped a couple times. Literally, with the title says it all. One punch, pow, and it's done.
But that's not why it's bad though. That's just
I like my character getting fucked up. I like my character dying, and then we figure out how he come back to life. Saitama, bro, is just like I want somebody that can actually beat my ass. He OP.
But there are people who can beat his ass. Not when he hasn't lost a fight yet, because he is One Punch Man. However, there is real competition out there. You just haven't seen far enough to see the real competition. Everybody in the beginning is fodder tier because he just want to humble niggas that think they big dog out here, villainous, taking over planets and galaxies. He says, okay, well, let's really see who's really about it.
Like, they got one nigga in the show, and I'm sorry, we can move on after this, but they got one motherfucker in the show, bro, named King. He number 4, bro. And literally, he has no powers, no strength, no nothing. He literally has clout and intimidation. People say, oh my God, this is the number 4 hero. And they be like, never mind. I'm just like, if one nigga actually tried this motherfucker just to square up, like, fuck all that. Swing. Done for.
And I feel you. Now, last one, how y'all feel about Super?
DBZ Super?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna speak on that one.
How do I feel about Super? Super has potential.
They got potential to get better.
Yes.
Yeah. Manga wise.
Yeah.
Manga wise, it's there.
No, but it gotta translate. For me, I'm the type of anime fan. I was the anime first fan.
Okay.
And then I got into read, and once I got to points where it either didn't finish or I was like so curious to finish it, I would have to read it. So I'm an anime first fan. You know what I mean, so
I can
but Super was
yeah.
Like I said, the manga is really gonna bring out some characters that's be like,
or it's gonna make you hate it though as well, because it's this dude they brought out recently named Moro, and just
Moro Granola.
But no, we're focusing on one person right now. I'm not talking about Granola. I'm talking about Moro. Like I said, people might hate it at this part because I know I got tired of it. Basically, I ain't gonna spoil nothing for nobody. Okay, so they put Goku in a Gundam at the end of the fight.
It wasn't a Gundam. He was just like
that nigga had a spirit Gundam.
No,
like,
it wasn't a Gundam. It wasn't a mech. He was in like a spirit form.
Yes, a spirit Gundam. And I just was not for it because that's not what Dragon Ball was. Really.
No, I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah,
so
I finished it though, but I don't because I was reading.
It's a small piece and it's insignificant, so you might forget about it. I had such a problem with it. That's why I was just stuck here.
They basically tried to see. They knew what the Majin Buu saga did, and then they tried to do it again with the goat, and it just didn't work. Like this motherfucker, you kill him, he'd be like, "Oh well, I took your powers while you punched me through the heart. That's why I'm not dead. And now I'm young and now I'm strong." And it got, now the series is kind of strung out. And then it took between Moro, Granola, Gas, and then after the Gas saga that they just finished up on, Frieza came in with a new form, punches Vegeta's new form, Goku's new form. It was just like, yeah, now it's about to start all over.
Monkeys.
Yeah, like the niggas called literally Black Frieza. Yeah. So it's just like,
but it's because now I like. I like the Granola. I like the Gas. I like the Gas was to me a little insignificant, but it was a segue into Granola, so I understood why they had it right because they needed a quick power up before this.
Vegeta learned instant transmission.
There we go. You feel me? So I understand. Ego. I understand why. With who was the last one? Gas, Granola, and Frieza. We were talking about Frieza.
Black Frieza.
it's stated Frieza doesn't train. He's now trained, so now this is Frieza's true potential at this point. Golden Frieza was just, okay, damn, I can level up if I actually try some shit. He's like, oh, now I'm trying some shit, but this shit is kind of draining. Okay, let me try one more time to actually train and see what I can do. This nigga's finally actually in the gym. He had 100 times gravity with Vegeta in there throwing the boxing gloves and shit. And they like, oh, I can beat the shit out these niggas. So it puts me in a sad space because I'm like, what gene did this nigga get that King Cold and Cooler did not get at all? Because
they didn't have it. And then on top of that, it's just like, how many power-ups can you give somebody? Like, Gohan needed a power-up. Piccolo needed a power-up. Focus on the younger generation. I don't want to see Goten and Trunks still kids fight. I don't want to see them still kids fighting. Like, give them the age growth like we did with Gohan. Like, we started with Gohan when he had the fucking ball on his head and he hit Raditz with that. Then we seen Gohan when he was on Planet Namek. Then we seen Gohan when he was, training for Cell. Then we seen him as an adult.
Bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And then we seen him as a parent and he was a really hoe. But it's just like, give us that same thing. Like, how does this nigga grow? And them motherfuckers are still 8 and 9. I don't get it.
Well, no, they say they're here, right? You just don't see them on screen. Right. They're there. The first time you seen teenage Trunks and Goten was in the movie with Supercell or whatever, the Dragon Ball Superheroes movie or whatever.
I haven't even seen that.
Don't
waste
your time because don't waste your time because they're gonna put it in the anime. They're doing that the version of an anime.
I figured that.
Don't waste your time on it because they're gonna condense that movie, which it needed to be. So, but no, I feel like they're coming soon with this next tournament. So you'll see a teenage Gotenks, hopefully. Please, I need a teenage Gotenks.
So we all in the what's the best saga of Dragon Ball Z? Just Dragon Ball Z, not none of that.
Okay, not Super, not Dragon Ball, but
none
just Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, what's the best saga?
I want Ed to go first, please. I need to think about that one.
I'm gonna have to give it to the Majin saga, the Majin Buu saga. I was gonna say Android saga, but the Majin Buu saga really had a nigga that just didn't give a fuck. By the time we got the Kid Buu and there was no Ultra Instinct and Vegeta couldn't do Super Saiyan 3 and shit like that, at least niggas was losing hope.
So Kid Buu specifically is your saga. Because separate that Majin 3 different sagas.
Well, I mean, but that's a saga. He said saga, so if we talking that.
But there's Majin, then there's Super Buu, then there's Kid Buu.
Yeah, but that was in the saga, just like Cell. He had different sagas when he was imperfect and we was the second version. He
that was we'll have to see. That's why. Damn it, she left early. We have to look that shit up because that's an Android saga that transitioned to a Cell saga. Because the whole thing was about Cell perfecting his form, but we were focusing on the Android. Because so it went from Future Trunks trying to save the day. That was that saga.
He had to kill off Frieza and Cold.
There, you feel me? To the Android saga, and then Cell saga.
You had to go.
Those are 3 different.
19 and 20. I know
those are 3 different sagas. Now, are we slicing hairs here a little bit?
Okay, if that's the case, then let me get Kid Buu. Kid Buu was that nigga.
But I just want you to get specific. Which era of Buu are you talking about?
Kid Buu was that nigga.
I think I might be on some old schools, but I feel like my favorite was the Frieza saga, just because you get Vegeta. He done powered up as much as he can. He got his ass whooped 10 times. You know what I mean? Then he finally fight Frieza and get murked. Goku come. He explained to him the history that he the one who destroyed our people. And then Goku, you know what I mean, get the payback. He get the lick back.
I would say the most iconic, yes, it's the Frieza saga.
Yeah.
And
iconic
that first Super Saiyan that you see?
Not that new one they tried to do on TV.
But when you OG Super Saiyan.
Yeah, now that made you feel like, okay, this is gonna be a problem.
yeah.
So like, I just want to slip it in there because it's my guy. I always gotta give him a shout out. It's not canon, so I would say that Bardock saga is my favorite thing from Dragon Ball Z. That era, right? But since it just got canon, it's a little wonky. I want to like X that one out. I just love that Gohan Cell fight, man. That is just legendary, man. Now Goku,
and he passed the bird. He was like, Gohan, you have to let go. Let be free. And that nigga stomped on his head. He said, ugh. I was like, oh, fuck you, they fucked up. Man. I was like, bro, niggas always tell you, Saiyans are their power level is dictated to their emotions, and you fucking with a half nigga that's got human emotions. That nigga said, ding. and I seen that little line go across. I said, "Well, there's the show, ladies and gentlemen."
And I'm a honorable mention to alternate timeline Gohan with the one hand because that nigga was just
that
lethal.
When you were talking about crying during anime, I cried during that shit. When he hit Trunks in the back of the neck, made him pass out, and then he went to go fight them niggas.
Yeah.
And homie caught him in the rain, and he was just the eyes was all white. Yeah, I cried on that one. Like that nigga he gave it all he could, bro.
It's just different. Like Ultimate Gohan was just that guy.
Mm.
Like trained by the Kais. He was like,
oh no. When he was facing with future Trunks and stuff like that.
that was Ultimate Gohan.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, it was.
How much you want to put on that?
We can put it on it.
Well, that was not Ultimate Gohan. If it was, he wouldn't have been a Saiyan when he fought him.
Wait,
No,
Ultimate Gohan was
That was potential unlocked.
that was after the Elder Kai.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he broke.
They
the
didn't beat
Z-Sword.
the Kais during the Android shit. They couldn't even. They didn't even get the sale because Android 17 and 18 basically wiped the whole.
Kais came Buu Saga.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was Babidi Saga before Buu Saga.
Yeah,
That's true.
100%.
Yeah.
Remember, Babidi was a villain and got nerfed by his own creation. That's the funniest shit ever, bro.
Yeah.
And then Buu became a good guy. But whatever.
They had to do something.
Let's all right. Anime talk done, y'all. We don't. That's
Nigga,
separate shit.
We
So
nerded out. We geeked out on that shit.
Brandon Khalil.
20
We got
billion
Space and
drill.
Shine in the building. So you said you wanted to see a place for a platform for people to connect because you didn't have that connection, which I know Ed over here really resonates with because literally that's some of the shit we talk about on the show. Like, because like I was telling you off screen,
Mm-hmm.
we've taken trips to Atlanta. We've done all types of stuff together in the music industry where we were just figuring it out. We were just fumbling through all the darkness and everything. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't have anything. So shout out to Limelight. Shout out to Stephanie because she definitely showed us different ways. Shout out to .com, one of the QC producers out there, put us onto real game and stuff. You'll find people that'll genuinely just want to help. Because they see that light, they see that potential in you. So that's what you're building. So I definitely want to give you a pause on that for sure. You feel me? Because it's an honorable thing. It's not an easy thing to do. Building a platform from scratch that has, like we said, that is not there for shock value. We're there for longevity reasons, and when you plant seeds, if you don't add fertilizer and stuff, you do it the homegrown way. It takes a lot longer to grow,
Right.
But that tree gonna be a lot sturdier than anything.
We there
with that
for
fertilizer up there.
impactful reasons.
That's what we're doing.
I mean,
So-
we want to have an impact.
What do you think? What has been your favorite moment in recording? Whether it's on camera or something you've learned off camera, something that you've done on camera, doesn't matter. What is your favorite moment from doing Space and Shine that you've done so far?
From doing Space and Shine, favorite moment. It's a lot. I can't really tell you. I could just run down a few. I mean,
please.
we pretty much. I was. My goal at first was like to find one place to record at, but I was doing different venues. Like I would book the Art House. I would book Utopia Finney. I would book at this studio. So I felt like it was giving it like a universal feel, like we in different places.
100%.
And the population of creatives here will understand where we at and what we doing. But shit, we done traveled to Richmond to the radio station.
Really?
They didn't have me as a recurring guest on their station, so I pretty much set it up to where they was guests on my podcast, and I went up to their station, in Richmond. Yeah, shit has been fun.
Heard that.
You know what I mean? I'll say the first episode, it was a lot of people. It was fun because it was just like testing it out.
Yeah.
And then over time, the vision of it started just getting a little bit more clear. And even now, I'm still learning more things about the direction I want to take it or how I want it to be perceived.
So did you have nerves when you first started? Or was it hard to put that first episode out there, or like push that record button?
Yeah, no, it wasn't hard at all because I was in a room with people I liked and I knew, so it was just like a natural atmosphere.
I love it.
I mean, even with y'all, I'm just meeting y'all both personally for the first time today.
Yeah.
But it's still like a natural atmosphere. You know what I mean? But like, we was being silly the first episode. That shit, it was being silly.
Heard.
You know what I mean? But I wouldn't change nothing like
Yeah,
to go
no, you
make
just-
it clean or nothing.
Our
I like
first
it
season-
just how it is.
Our first season was all over the place sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I would say our first season because it was just one of those
We
things
had
where
fires on camera, which albeit, somebody's fault. Let's not point fingers and shit, but whatever. Shit happens.
we
Yeah.
brought it up right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So We just said don't point fingers. You gonna point a finger?
Oh,
You
shit.
pointed a finger at yourself.
God damn. And you a snitch. See, that's why you can't have certain people in the streets with you, man. Cause
Yeah.
This motherfucker, bro. Again, like
see
I
how you
said,
stutter? Shut up.
we've had fun moments. We've had fun moments, and we've had hiccups. And in the beginning, you know, one of the things he used to say was, "Hey, bro, you want to edit this out?" And I was like, "Nah." And I think that's one of the things that I just kept up with. Now, if it's something that's gonna hinder us, okay, I'll delete it or like kind of clip it. But I want this to be as authentic as possible. I want people to hear us fuck up our words. I want people to have that pause moment, like they trying to figure it out. I want people to see real. I think you know, with social media, we see nothing but fake.
Right.
We see something that we want to have and think we should have, but don't realize that half the things we're watching is fake.
Right.
Reality TV, it should be called fake TV.
Or maybe not even fake, but fake definitely. But you see what people want you to see.
Yeah.
So it's like when you just press record on something that you can't filter at the moment, you see what the real.
Exactly. I mean, we've changed locations, we've changed studio, how it was designed, we've changed equipment, we've changed the dialogue, we've changed a lot. Not necessarily to work better for the artist, but just for us to have more people come and feel like, damn, I'm walking in a room and I know it's gonna be dope. I know the vibe is gonna be there. Like, I study a lot of podcasts, like you were saying earlier. I watched a whole lot of podcasts even before I did this one, or A Chill, or Opinionated podcast. Shit, I started with fucking crypto. We were doing crypto, crypto news and stuff like that. The Crypto House. You change different things by paying attention what people like and they don't like. Okay, they don't like this show right there because they always get in a fight in their podcast. They don't like this one because that podcast might shoot once a month. They don't like this one because they don't bring a lot of people or diverse of people. You know, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna wipe the slate clean. I'm gonna be original. I'm gonna make sure we have at least one a week. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna edit anything out, and I'm gonna really show love. You know what I'm saying? Though we haven't had it, I haven't had to tell the artist, "Oh yeah, your shit trash. Your shit need work." We haven't had that yet.
Right.
But we still have had those real conversations with artists. Be like, "Hey, bro, maybe you should do something like this, that, and the third. We got some people that help you with it. Maybe you should do this, that, and the third." You know what I'm saying? Or we'll do a poll. Hey, how y'all feeling about his music? Boom. We said it. Now the people are saying it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're able to take that criticism and move forward, this is the show to be.
Right.
This is where to be at, because we're not going to sugarcoat it. We're not getting paid thousands of dollars to tell you, man, Brandon Khalil, your shit was fire.
Fire.
That shit is fake to
And
me.
straight right.
You pay them $1,000 and now you got to be buddy with them. But as soon as they walk on camera, you won't even look at their music ever again.
Exactly.
I don't like shit like that.
They gonna unfollow you.
Exactly. I don't. That shit corny to me.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really love this shit. You love it for the money.
Facts. I wouldn't even want to talk with somebody like that unless they got them questions. You better have them questions properly prepared.
Yeah.
And I better like them.
For real. Like,
I mean,
if you ask anybody, and anybody that's watching this right now, and I don't care if they're famous or not, if you ask them, would you still do what you're doing if you didn't get paid? Half of them would say no. Half of them would say no. My first podcast, we gave money away. We gave over, I think, $1,500 away. We hit 100 subscribers. Here's 100. We hit 200 subscribers. Oh no, we hit 250. Here's 250 for the 250. 250th subscriber. 500. We gave $500. You know what I'm saying? Just for this is how we doing it.
Right.
A lot of these podcasters now that say they love this shit, take away the money aspect, they won't do it. Our first 2 seasons was free. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't getting shit.
Facts.
So it's just like one of those things. Take the money aspect out of it, would you still love it? And that go for music too, or whatever craft that's out there, talent wise. Take the money out of it. Would you wake up and do it every day? I do this shit every day. I love music. I love people. I love talent.
Right. You never know who gonna be the one, or be one of the ones. You never know who gonna pop. So I mean, you can have somebody who, buddy from around the corner, he got 100 followers, But you could look up a year from now, he could be booming.
Booming.
I mean, he could, his one video interview could be the one that changed the whole trajectory of your whole shit.
Yeah. I mean, earlier you were talking about, I think he was either me or you, Gilly and Wallow.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever did research on that, Gilly started in 2012. He didn't get that $200 million contract overnight. That's why motherfuckers was like, oh, he sacrificed his son. Oh, he did this, that, and the third. Nah, the nigga was crying because he put in that work, 10 years of work, and you just now getting to that bigger bag? Are you willing to? It's for everybody out there.
The crazy part is, though, I'm not about to cut you off. 10 years for working ain't really that long, man.
But
it flies by, especially when you really got stuff going.
Exactly. But if you ask somebody right now, would you continue to do what you're doing for 10 years and not get paid for it? A lot of them couldn't do it. A lot of them couldn't do it. They wouldn't do it.
Hell no.
Could you wait? But the motherfuckers that wait, look at them.
But if you tell
$200 million.
But if you tell me after that 10th year, that shit gonna be booming.
You change your life, your daughter's life, her daughter's life. Like
right.
That's generational right there, bro. And especially when you plan it right. And guess what? While you doing it, you might not be making buku money, right? You can keep your bills paid, you can keep the lights on.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough. But people just want the jets, the cars, the red carpets, it'll come when it needs to come.
Right, you work now, you play later.
You feel me? Like recently, me and him been getting invited to all types of stuff. All types of birthday events, dinners, coming up to radio stations.
We got a whole opening event somewhere. Oh, I ain't gonna put his information out, but
got invited to an all-star event, whatever, out recently. So it's like it'll come when it needs to come. Don't press that situation because people can tell when it's not genuine. You feel me? Now will they still rock with the podcast depending on the platform? Depending on how big your platform is, yeah, they'll still come up there. But they know when you faking the funk and when it's real and when it's genuine. So it's it's kind of hard to get past that.
Yeah, a lot of people can't do it.
Yeah, man.
So let's get back into Brandon Khalil.
Okay.
Next song that we about to play. You want to describe it?
How she roll?
You want to describe it, or you want to play it and then describe it?
I'll go ahead and describe it. I mean, I'll give you a little intro for it. So, How She Roll featuring Truly Fresh. I made this song. I was trying to make a smooth song. I was thinking about, either a female or multiple females. You feel me? And this is just how it came out. And this was actually one of the songs that I was working on, and like a batch of songs where I was trying different stuff. And I feel like I executed this one exactly how I wanted to. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite songs.
How She Rolled by Brandon Khalil.
Mm-hmm.
What's the word? Word.
Word.
What's the word?
Word.
What's the word? Word.
Word.
What's the word?
Word.
What's the word? Word.
Word.
What's the word? Word.
Word.
What's the word?
Word.
What's the word? Word.
Word.
What's the word?
Word.
What's the word?
Yup.
What's the word? What's up with the levels, frequencies you on? How you doing? Focused on myself, ain't mean to lead you on. I just wanna talk to you. What can we make happen? We can smoke a few. Play my steps out halfway for approaching you. Gotta do it on the fly sometimes. This ain't coachable. If I'm liking you as possible, you spend a night or two. Not a rapper, I just rap. Flame like what a lighter do. Know one day we gon' see better days and have a brighter view. I like how she roll. She like how I roll. It be like what it be like, and that be how it go. I like how she roll. She like how I roll. It be like what it be like, and that be how it go. Rockin' out at shows, party with my bros. We respect the women, but we disrespect the hoes. I'm focused on this branding, still plotting and planning how to get my brand legit and poppin' across the planet. I like how she roll. She like how I roll. It be like what it be like, and that be how it go. I like how she roll. She like how I roll. It be like what it be like. It be like what it be like. I like how she roll. She like how I roll. It be like what it be like, and that be how it go. I like how she roll. She like how I roll. It be like what it be like. It be like what it be like.
Petty captions, pretty pictures in the liquor store. Yeah, I like you, but I ain't taking any pics no more. I might wife you, but don't complain about the shit I'm on. It be like what it be like. It be like what it be like. Taught her how to roll. She pull up at my shows, grab her back and catch a flight. The type of shit she on. sex across the planet. JT, this shit Janet. They won't understand it, baby. They just tryna manage. I like how she like how I it be like, it be like, it be like. I like how she like how I it be like, it be like, it be like.
Rocking all the shows, party with my bros. We respect the women, but we disrespect the hoes.
I'm glad you said exactly that.
Uh-oh.
Respect the women and disrespect the hoes.
You disrespect everybody, so.
I do. But I'm honest with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honest. How are you gonna deal with that, bro? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be on stage, people reciting every word of your song, wearing your merch and stuff like that.
I got the merch.
Yeah, like females is gonna be coming at you. They're gonna be screaming, Brandon Khalil, I want to have your baby. Like, how are you gonna deal with the problems that the industry got going on right now? Oh yeah, you think Brandon Khalil faithful, but he was messing with like, you see how these artists and these NBA players and these athletes they get caught up. How would you deal with that?
I ain't gonna get caught up. He feel me. I ain't gonna get caught up. I'm gonna do the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna handle it accordingly.
That's solid. I mean, because
okay,
okay, so let's say you're with the label, right?
Uh-huh.
You're with the label, and they're like, hey, yo, you got the female fan base, you have that sex appeal, they're loving you. So you saying you're married and you got a girl or whatever like that, you can't say it. I need you to appeal to the ladies. Would you be like, nah, I got a lady, I'm going to respect it, or you going to listen to the label?
Oh, shit.
Why you think about that? The reason why I said that is because D-Lo told you early, we did the music thing.
Uh-huh.
And that's one of the things I used to, my little cadence or whatever was the toxic lover.
Right.
So I would put in my music things I've been in a relationship with or done with women that were toxic.
Right.
And I didn't mention my BM. Well, I had a song about her, but I didn't mention her like that.
I feel you. Shit, I'm gonna stand on it if need be. You feel me? So if I need to, I will. And if I don't, then I won't.
So it's a situation. It's all situational for you. So it's like let's try to fabricate a situation where you will have to cover.
I'm a silly nigga. I'm silly too, y'all.
He laughing, but I'm laughing because of what we talked about on camera, and that's why I'm thinking like, okay, that's why he geeked up. You saving yourself.
Word.
Smart move.
He said politically correct answer.
Yeah,
on certain
smart
buttons, so.
smart move.
No, I get it.
Right. There's a double entendre.
That's it.
I mean, depending on who you're talking to, what is the right thing?
That's just what it is.
You feel me?
So you heard what he said though. I mean, he said, "I just think I'm gonna get caught up. Let's leave it at that."
I respect it. I respect it.
I love my folks though. You feel me?
I respect it because
I love all my folks.
I respect it because we've had males and females on here. With the female artists that we had on here, I told them like, if the industry wants you, like you might be wearing loose dresses or loose clothes, baggy clothes, and they might be like, well, you got ass and titties, so we need you to come on stage in a bra and like a sheer thong or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Get on shade like the Ice Spices, the Ruby Roses, and we had one fantastic
Ruby Rose is an artist.
Ooh, buddy.
No, but I had that question probably like a week ago or 2 weeks ago before I asked somebody and they told me, they said, I think she's an artist.
Ruby Rose she started off as a video vixen.
That's what I thought.
Bad and Bougie. That was her first time. Like, I wouldn't say her first time, but like people are actually like, oh, who's that? And then she had that thing with DDG when he was streaming and doing YouTube pranks. And I think that kind of launched her in the area of, damn, who's the slim thick? And I think she uses that to her advantage. Like, she ain't got no titties. She ain't really got no curves. She just got her lower half is thick as fuck. When you look at it, like, it's like, damn, she's skinny as fuck and slim and everything like that. But the ass is stupid.
Regular people are becoming famous every day.
I swear.
It's like it's not the same no more. It's a whole different.
Especially with females. It's like females. I haven't seen a great female MC without them being sexualized, except for a couple few. No offense, I'm talking, and by all means, I'm talking new generation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, we got the Tierra Wax, we got the Amarettas, and, you know, we got those heavy hitters, but they're not known because they don't get sexualized.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get that spotlight because they don't bend over and touch their coochie while they rapping their songs like Ice Spice. They're not doing poses and certain things. You know, even for dudes, you could be a dope ass rapper. I mean, a dope ass lyricist, like the Tokens and the what's his name? I don't want to say Davies. Who's that other dude? The Jewish guy. I know. Lil Dicky. Hi, I'm Dave. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can spit, but he won't get that. He won't get that notoriety. That
notoriety.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
See,
for sure.
Stutter couch. Anyways, he won't get that. You know, he won't get that unless he does something stupid.
Facts.
Most of them have to do stupid stuff, and I feel like it's kind of sad that.
But then it's a thin line. It's a line. Like, it's a balance. Well, I don't know if it's a balance, but it's something, because you got to think, if this stuff, a lot of stuff not real. It's entertainment. So it's like you going to try to go into the entertainment industry as the realest nigga in the world. You know what I mean? It's entertainment. You know what I mean? It's about what sells, what people want to see, or what interests people, what moves people.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, excuse me. I'm just mad that you just can't make good music and just be a dope person. That's right. And like you said, I get it. It's the entertainment world, so you got to be entertaining. But does ignorance have to be entertaining? Could you still do cool shit and still be entertaining? The right shit and still be entertaining? Do you got to expose who you were in the beginning to be entertaining?
But to me, the answer is yes, you can, right? And still be entertaining. You don't have to do, like we said, shock value and things. But what did we say earlier? When you don't do it with shock value, you're trying to get that tree to grow. It takes a lot longer for it to come up and sprout. Mm-hmm. When you use fertilizer, shock value on all your crops and everything, right? Just to keep the analogy the same or whatever, it's gonna grow over fucking night. Cool, your face gonna get recognized and everything. But when you got that small little plant, it's growing, but it gets bigger every month. It gets bigger every month. It gets bigger every month. And then finally, when it's full grown, you're not just taking that shit down with a gust of wind or nothing. That shit's there to stay. But that also goes back to your point though, Ed. People don't have that dedication to wait that long for that tree to grow, for those fruits to sprout. Mm-hmm. So people just give up too soon, and it's like, all right, now I'm just gonna go to the shock value because that's quick money. People want quick money nowadays. If it take longer than 30 seconds to make some money, niggas don't want to do it.
Speaking of that, in the entertainment world, not like quick money and all that, but entertainment world, we're going through the Grammys tonight. I mean, the show's gonna be played tomorrow, but we're going through the Grammys tonight, and some people feel like some artists have been robbed. Best rap album of the year went to Killer Mike. Mm-hmm. Best rap song of the year went to what's his name? It was a Killer Mike song, but it was with 3 Stacks on it. What was it? Engineers and Scientists. It went to him. Yeah, it went to him. And a lot of people feel like Travis Scott got robbed. Do you feel like? And then Drake had to do his little post and was like, "Yo, if you've got people around the world singing your songs and stuff like that, you don't need one of these awards. You've already won." Do you feel like that's true?
I feel like, I mean, I haven't heard Killer Mike's album.
What?
And when I go outside, I'm not hearing people playing Killer Mike album. You know what I mean, so when I see, I think it's more behind that.
That's crazy.
I mean, I really don't. Yeah, I didn't even watch it, and I haven't really been. I'm not really in tune with when niggas when people dropping and. Like, I ain't really in tune unless
you focus on your stuff.
Yeah,
and I respect it.
Yeah, and like artists I like if it's something, but even like I said, I ain't listen to Benny album. I mean, I listened to Brian just because I was watching the interview and it played next from the suggested playlist, the autoplay.
Yeah.
But I don't really be, you know what I mean? I stay away from new shit.
So
I might be living in the past, but you know what I mean?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I wouldn't say you're necessarily living in the past, but I will say, podcasting wise, like depending on what direction you want to do, I would say be hip to some of it, because some of these artists that are coming out nowadays, they are YB fans, they are Yeet fans, mm-hmm. they are what's the motherfucker with the Jewish dude with the damn 2 dreadlocks hanging out?
Kosher or something like that.
Kosher Deal or some shit like that. They are type fans like that. They got some Detroit skinny motherfuckers that be rapping and people be
Mm-hmm.
and that tells you that I don't know their names, but I know the information that come with it. Like, okay, he doing this, that, and the third. She doing this, that, and the third. Like, you know, you gotta be hip. Like you said earlier, you know, my kid in the future, she gonna tablets ain't even gonna be a thing. By the time she grow up and go to school, yeah, make sure you put your Apple Pods on top and then scan. They probably won't even go to school by the time she go to school, you know.
It's gonna be like the if y'all remember Keenan and Kel, it was like one episode where they did like a futuristic type junk where they was at home and like a little hairdryer machine just came down, downloaded all the information into their brain and shit. And school was done in like 30 seconds. So it's like, all right, cool, whatever. But
especially with that Neuralink, shout out to Elon.
While we're on the Grammys and stuff, I don't think the Grammys and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who actually knows. I don't believe the Grammys is based on numerical value, how many albums you sold. I think there's a criteria to get into that to the nomination category, right? That you have to do, but to win, literally, I believe you have to mail in votes. Like you have to vote for that album.
Yeah, people have to.
So what's one thing that people don't usually often go out and do of our nature? And so all of our representation, all of our albums won't be seen like that. Besides those people who are in the know, the people who are in the music industry, they're gonna go out there and vote for who had the best Grammy album or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Or they're gonna put the money up to do it.
You know, so it's and I could be wrong on that, but I do believe that's how the Grammy works. They vote on that. And you have to have a numerical value or a certain stats to be put in the category of a nominee. But the winner gets voted the winner. So however that works and who goes out there and votes is what really does it.
Word.
So that's the main thing. So you might not have heard Killer Mike's album because it might not be the best album of the year, but it got that Grammy nomination as best album of the year.
Facts.
And no disrespect to Killer Mike or anything.
Oh, he won 3 awards tonight.
Yeah, no, the album was great. But just saying for people who don't understand how it works, or people who might not say, well, I think J. Cole had the best album of the year.
Well, so who was he going against though?
Basically, the main person that everybody was pissed off that he lost, that Killer Mike beat, was Travis Scott with Utopia.
Well, I haven't heard that album either.
Like,
really? That's a good one. Production.
I stay away from the radio.
Travis Scott's production is just
it's dope. It's dope, but it's just like, do you have the type of music that really influence? Not see, he has too much bad influence. Like, niggas be dying at his concerts. His concerts cause earthquakes.
Well, hold on. Well,
it's dope, but it's just like the people factor. Like,
but that's not a new thing though. Dying at concerts, though, people act like that's a new thing only because it's a new age, right? Niggas died at Woodstock. Niggas died at Coachella. Like, people died at concerts multiple times.
That just seemed like it was like a horrific incident though.
And it was. Anytime something like that happens, especially something that massive, is a terrible thing, right?
A tragedy.
It is. However, it's just people was like, "Oh, Travis Scott's the first one to ever do this." No, not at all. Oh, you should crucify him now for what? It happened. Did he learn from his lesson? It was his fault at the end of the day, yes, because this is your venue. You need to make sure it's safe for everybody. You need to make sure you have appropriate staffing.
It was his venue, but I get what you're saying.
The venue you booked.
That booked you.
It could go either way. You can book a venue or the venue could get booked. With a tour like his, I would book venues because he has a lot of theatrics with his stuff. So, but whatever.
The internet is crazy.
You know, so you can paint a narrative on somebody that shouldn't be there. There are people who literally died at Jimi Hendrix concerts. So it's not drugs. Not saying it's a big thing, but death regardless. Trampling, death, drugs regardless.
Nobody died at Bob Marley concert.
Shit happens though. All I'm saying is that shit happens. People were trying to crucify Travis Scott for it's his fault on everything. No. It's so sad somebody passed. It truly, multiple people passed, but it's not necessarily like he's to blame. He's the ultimate center of the world. Nah, not at all.
But I feel like that did play an effect to what was going on. Now, do I feel like Travis Scott has a bigger fan base than Killer Mike? By all means, yes. Yes, sure. He has a bigger fan base. But like I said,
So you think they didn't vote in Travis Utopia because of what happened earlier this year?
He had too many conflicts. It would look bad on the Grammys if they did it. if they gave it to him. Just like in the Grammys, they really about to get fucked up because they announced Nicki Minaj and featuring Ice Spice, the Barbie song or whatever, as best hip hop song or whatever like that. And then they did it. They did it online, right?
As a nominee, or they won?
No, they won. They did it online, Twitter and stuff like that. And you know, they say everybody's saying, "Oh, well, Nicki Minaj talked about this, and that's why she don't do the award shows anymore." Is because they try to they kind of ridicule you and stuff like that. And you know, people were kind of joking on her. From what I was seeing driving up here, people were joking on her because it's like, damn, you got Body by Megan one week, and then the Grammys play you another week. That shit got to be embarrassing. But it's something that she's always said, and Drake's ain't. I'm saying it. Drake said it too. You don't need a fucking plastic little thing tell you that you're great. If you got a fan base of 100 people that love your music and buy everything you put out, well then what's a fucking Grammy?
You said Nicki Minaj did win or she didn't win?
She didn't win, but online on the Grammy website and on Twitter and stuff like that, they announced her as the winner.
Word.
But on TV live, they played the fuck out of her because they were like, yeah, the winner is Killer Mike.
I got you.
So it's like one of those things. Grammys don't make mistakes. They don't ever make mistakes.
So Killer Mike got best album and best song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so that's why everybody was like, yo, you played the fuck out of her, because people that are not watching it live, they going online. They're on Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, X or whatever you want to call it. So they're looking at it like that. They're sending congratulations. Imagine they say, hey, bro, congratulations on the win. Whole time, that face right there. Mm-hmm. Whole time, you know, nigga, I didn't fucking win. Because everybody knows the Grammys is shot a day before it's actually released, just in case some fucked up shit happened. But everybody seeing it like, oh, damn, congratulations, you won. Whole time, you know, nigga, I ain't win shit. Why y'all? Like, oh, so y'all playing me in front of the whole world. Like I'm a joke to you. Like,
so you saying motherfuckers who be at the Grammys, they watch that shit the next day at the crib?
Yeah. That whole and see and see how I've been to it, but somebody kind of solidified it. Shout out to Ray Daniels. I'm sorry. One of his homeboys, I guess he's like a writer or whatever like that. He was like, yeah, we celebrated all yesterday all day because he won this shit. But you waited until the day to post it because you didn't want to, you know, because you can get sued. Like it's almost like Jess Hilarious when she said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the third host of the Breakfast Club," and then people were like, "What? Who told you to announce it?" They like to do press, they like to do promotion, they like to do all this. We as the nigga community, sometimes we jump the gun and we get too excited. Facts. There's some things you gotta watch out for.
We want shit on somebody.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta watch. Yeah, we gotta definitely watch what the fuck going on, bro. But I mean, you answered that question perfectly, bro. Like, you know, it don't really matter, you know. And I made a comment about it, and I was like, yo, why don't any other genre go through the bullshit?
Now, I have a question about that. Do you think they don't go through the bullshit? Like, country, if you really dive into it, you'll hear some shit about niggas in country backstage.
Yeah,
The difference is, our shit gets posted on tabloids, No Jumper, all these other places. That shit get kept backstage. I mean, stay in house is in house. Right. So the problem is, all these paparazzi, the tabloids and stuff. Who has culture? Who has the trendy movement? Black folks.
What it really is they keep it they talk about it amongst themselves.
Exactly.
Right. We talk about our shit amongst ourselves. But everybody else want to fucking talk about our shit too. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because the rock bands definitely back in the day, they got talked about like so-and-so overdose.
Steven Tyler.
See, so-and-so did this and they got arrested. And don't get me wrong, it happens. But back then, you really had to be in the know-how of the know-how to get it. Information now, the way social media works now, it's booming.
Quick. They quick with it.
You know it damn near before it happened.
I was like, what the fuck is you doing?
Oh, damn.
I'm like...
He started posing. But no, for real, they come out, a fight break out, somebody call somebody a bitch, boom, boom, already flashed in your face. And you already in emotion, so you just like, shit.
That is, and let me ask you this, as a black artist, is that, you think that's right? That sometimes we get hit with it the most?
No. I don't think it's right, because I mean, people. I'm a human. I'm a regular person. I mean, I'm a regular person. who deserves privacy.
Sounding
what I
like
mean?
yay.
At the base of everything. You know what I mean?
Don't
And
do that.
when I'm not in artist mode, I want my privacy. But when I'm in artist mode, it come with it. You feel me? It's a hard thing to flip on and flip off.
I said it sounded like Ye because Ye just went through it. You know, TMZ chick ran up on him. It was like, does your wife have free will? And he snatched the phone and was like, what kind of fucking question is that to ask?
No,
like, like, you know.
The reason I made that face is because of you, right? You feel like superstars shouldn't have privacy. Like, they should know what they're signing up for 100% of the time. No, because they're people. Like he just said, I'm still a person, bro. I don't give a fuck if I'm Ye, if I'm Drake, if I'm Lil Wayne. I'm still me.
If you're the top selling artist of the world, Brandon Khalil wins another award of 2024. Brandon Khalil wins another award of 2025. Brandon Khalil did this, and this. You don't think motherfuckers is gonna wait until you fuck up, or wait until you say something fucked up, or wait till you do something? You gotta expect it. You the hottest motherfucker in the world, in the United States. People saying your names in Russia, in Zimbabwe, fucking Korea. And you
Why?
Think,
why do they want that though? What is the point of it? What do they get out of it?
information. They want to sully a perfectionist.
Why?
Because you're top tier.
Okay, I'm top tier, so you want to sully my name? But why is that? Why do you want to sully my name just because I'm top tier?
Because they want to show the imperfections in something that's trying to be perfect.
But I'm human, so of course I'm imperfect. Why are you recording me? What are you talking about?
You know, black folk can't stay great forever.
Like, it's the craziest shit ever to me that you got to tear these people down. Ye included, Drake included, Wayne, and all these people, right? Whoever you want to name, it's a list, and list goes on and on. However, before they was famous, did you not know they was living and breathing? You knew that then when they was little homie on the block. They didn't change out their blood for robot parts and shit. Like, what are you talking about?
But that's one of those things where you have to separate. Are you going to be you, or are you going to fall into the system? I tell you all the time, this is going to be big. What we're doing right now is going to be big. So don't think that they're not going to pull up some shit. And I told Monty the same thing. Don't think they're not going to pull up something from 2008 that you said.
You tell yourself that. I know.
But see, the crazy thing is, I'm like this 24/7, no matter if I'm on camera or off the camera. There ain't nobody can say Ed ain't the same way. I'm the same way. So I don't give a fuck. You gotta have, if now, that's why I say Ye in the beginning, before his mom died and all that, he didn't give a fuck. Now, when the world started crashing down, he started giving a fuck. He started to see the emotional side and shit like that. But for me, I guarantee you right now, 10 years from now, what is it, 2024, 2034, No Limit Podcast is going to have sponsorship on bar stools. It's going to be on TV and shit like that. Ed gonna be the same way if you don't fucking
so
like it.
That's
suck
fine.
Your mama's dick.
You can be who you are, right?
That's not going.
But if I'm just going out to eat, if I'm going out to eat for lunch or I'm going to the airport, bro, don't bombard. I'm living my life. Like, damn, nigga, I'm still a person. Let me just hop on this airplane, please. Like
we can talk.
Looking for.
When you pull your phone out, I'm gonna pull my phone out too.
It's a balance though, because then if a fan come to you and want a picture, you know what I mean, a fan that done bought your last 5 albums that you dropped on the day they dropped, you know what I mean? You don't feel like you deserve it. You
100%. But what is a fan doing? A fan is showing love. What are these tabloids and paparazzis and everything else trying to do though? They're trying to slander and bring shit down. Right. You're not showing love, genuine love. So if you're telling me, nigga, you think it's your business if I'm getting top in Italy from my bitch? What are you talking about?
You did it in public.
You ain't never got no head in public, bro.
Not the way he did,
bro.
Not on a boat,
bro.
Not on. You got head on.
In the Navy, you ain't never got no head on that goddamn ship. Sit here and lie right now, please. Please sit here and lie right now. Please sit here and lie right now.
He's talking about. I'm talking about Italy when they be like,
it don't matter.
It don't matter. Like them type of boats and a Navy boat and a carrier.
It don't matter,
I got so
bro.
many spots in that shit. You would never.
Okay,
see me.
So the answer is yes. Thank you. But your commanding officer can walk the fuck by randomly as fuck
and catch your shit. I guarantee you be like.
No,
but that's the point though. He gonna move on and mind his fucking business.
That sounds like some fly shit though. Get on the little boat.
It was fly.
Low key romantic and fly, right? So she like, come here, nigga. Like,
it wasn't no covering. It wasn't no covering. Not. She was topping this nigga off in broad daylight. I think this shit was niggas was eating breakfast on the side where the boat was camping. Like,
hey,
I'm trying to eat a fucking brioche with the shit, the eggs and. is he getting head right? The
Yeah.
fuck?
But guess what? If you had your head down eating your goddamn brioche sandwich, what would you see? Not a goddamn thing, right? Mind your fucking business. Like, damn, I just hate being a nigga. Like he always gets on me. He's like, hey, you seen this? You seen this? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Cause I really don't give into the my algorithm. I see no jumper and certain shit up there, but it's so slim. Cause I just don't give that energy shit. Cause I really don't care what they doing. Like to where it affects my life or to where I gotta comment on it or talk about it.
Right.
I really don't because they living their life. If Ye getting head in a boat, damn, that's some shit I want to do one day. Fuck yeah, let me go get head on the goddamn gondola.
Right. I feel like I feel like a star even when I don't be wanting to be at times.
And that's
like,
it.
In my regular life, I be like, God damn, I thought everybody worried about me, type shit.
I just don't. The only thing I wouldn't want, which I'm training my kids to be just like them anyway. I don't want my kids to be hit. I don't want my kids to be hit, just because I'm famous. Like you see Yee's kids, the TMZ, they go to their soccer games and stuff like that.
Miss Westy
and
is your best.
Well, not even that. And then you seen his son Saint come, he's with his soccer people. He's with his soccer teammates and stuff like that. And the tabloids is running, hey, where's your dad? Da-da-da-da. And this nigga hit you with the smooth. And Kim Kardashian was like, don't do that. Do none of that. First
That's
and foremost,
that
my fucking baby mama, she go hard. She not gonna be no Kim. She can be like, she gonna do it too. So it's one of those things where my kids, I want to be on that same type of time and like, nigga, y'all talking about my dad. I'm not my dad. Focus on him.
Right.
Focus on him. Leave me alone. But that's one of the things.
And you wonder why he hid him from the world.
Who? Ah, shut the fuck up.
You wonder why.
That nigga looks like an imaginary character.
You wonder why.
You ever seen Foster's Home full of imaginary friends? That's what Adonis looked like. I'm sorry, Drake. Your son looks like something that was drawn up on Chalk Zone. Like it it shouldn't be here.
So
and I say it because I don't know if he's real.
So I believe when Champagne Poppy makes things happen and he disappears, I will be looking for a new co-host on No Limit podcast. So please put in your applications now if we want to get
I'm
this ball
sorry.
rolling.
The yellow bean just don't look real. Yellow blue eyes,
bro,
blonde hair.
But
that shit
he
look
does.
weird.
If you look at his mother, look at Drake's
the porn
mom.
star.
Drake's mom.
Oh, you talking about his mom? My bad. She probably was a porn star too.
Wow, you really getting disrespectful.
Yeah, fuck him.
Now, you know what Drake's known for. He's known for sliding the moms and girlfriends DMs. So when you see Erica and Mizey here at the same time, say, hey,
get that bag. Get that fucking bag. I can't do it.
But
get that bag. I'm not.
You would do it.
I've never been the type, nigga. If that nigga is making more money than I am and he can provide a better life, by all means, go. Because guess what? Then I make more money. Not necessarily because you're gonna give me what he gave you, but guess what? I ain't gotta worry about your fucking bills no more. I'm free. I am free. What they say? You ever seen the Wiz when they was like, "Can't you feel a brand new day?" Like, nigga, I'm free.
Freedom.
If a nigga hop in my baby mama or my mama inbox, freedom. Cause now I get to make my own bread. You know what I'm saying? I get to keep what I got. So by all means, Drake, Aubrey, Mr. Aubrey Graham, Mr. Champagne Poppy. If you feel disrespected and you want to do some shit like that, please take her on the plane. I guarantee you he gonna send her back. How much you want to bet?
Hey, saying he gonna send your baby mama back is
I
crazy.
I guarantee you gonna send her back.
He don't want her.
I guarantee she gonna send. Not saying that. It's just like, yo, he gonna send her back, bro. He get disrespectful, and then like that one chick he brung out that was married. She was thick. She was a bad little motherfucker. That's her husband's fault. I would have looked at it like, okay, bitch, sign that divorce. You committed adultery. Now you got to pay me.
You committed adultery is crazy.
Like nigga, I'm a Charleston White when it comes to that shit. I'm thinking
shit.
I'm playing chess, baby, not checkers.
And you can't talk. We ain't gonna put nobody business out there. Let's move on because you know where I.
That nigga legal with it.
Next topic.
But shit.
Come on, think about it. You in the rap game, right? You in the rap game. You getting a beef. Let's say you getting a beef with somebody big, and they hit your baby mama up, and they be like, "Man, leave that nigga. I'll buy you a Birkin and shit like that." That's a sign of relief because if she go for it, guess what? She wasn't loyal from the beginning anyway. All it takes is a check. So guess what? He gonna smash her. He gonna leave her. She ain't gonna have no money, bread left, and then she want to come back to a motherfucker that actually care. Guess what? It's too late now, baby. I'm free.
Right.
The contract is null and void.
I've been listening to a song lately. One of the lines in the song, dude say, If you knock me for the hooker, nigga, I'm not tripping. You feel me? So yeah, nah. I mean,
You see that shit where you know Yachty got a podcast, shout out Yachty and shit. He was like, I hate for a young nigga to hit my bitch, like a nigga like Rob 49.
He said, yeah, whole lot of money. Yeah. He said, I'd be madder than a motherfucker.
Bro, he said, I just hit Yachty bitch, got a little boat. Like what, nigga? Rob 49 funny, and then he made the fucking video right after that shit and did that. I was like, damn. And then he was like, oh yeah, I don't want him or Meek Mill fucking my girl. And Meek Mill was just like, just leave me a few. It's cool. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, that's crazy.
The thing with Meek, and I want to get in that shit too. And I especially want to get it in with Brandon Khalil because I already know what D-Lo gonna say. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I already know what D-Lo gonna say. Because we talked about this before, but I want to know what you got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Meek Mill went online and said, people who pay for pussy are disgusting. Or just beneath the earth, or whatever the fuck he said. It was a derogatory term. Do you feel like that's a thing? Like, do you feel like men?
Now let's clear. What do you mean pay? Before we get into the question, financially,
Pay
like,
can mean a lot of things.
You feel me?
Did he mean purchase?
Purchase vagina.
Is that what he mean? I mean, shit.
Is purchasing vagina a sucker thing? Clip it.
Nah. I have never done it, but shit. You can save a lot of time and energy.
Because what do you pay for it? If you're not purchasing it, you're gonna pay for it with time and energy. You're paying for it some way, shape, or
Regardless,
form.
that's what I was saying.
I don't give a fuck. I said this. I think it's season 1. I
Yeah.
said this shit.
You're gonna pay for
You're
it.
paying for pussy regardless. Your time, your mental ability, you're giving up something. Now, are you buying vagina? You are not. You're not doing that.
And the intentions, it depends on the person's intentions.
You're not doing a direct cash exchange. We're not doing a transaction for it.
No.
However,
Never.
You're taking something for me. You're taking something from me for sure. Of time that I value, something where my mind can go somewhere else, my time can go somewhere else, my emotions can go somewhere else.
Okay.
You're taking from me.
So what do you offer? I mean, I'm saying, what do you offer? And now I'm saying it as talking to a woman, like
I'm not paying for pussy if I can get something for free. I'm not paying for pussy if I can get something for free.
What free pussy do you know about? Cause I ain't never seen a website for that.
This nigga funny. Ain't no website, nigga. If you know how to cook it right, you can eat good.
I like that statement. I like it.
If you know how to cook, you can eat.
That's
You
it.
feel me?
I like it, but at the same time, I ain't never. And even for the and put it been with a whole lot of free. Oh, what you doing? Come through. Da 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 da. But I'm still kind of pay for it a little bit. You know, like you said, time.
But it's because if we really want to get into this, because this is gonna be a whole nother topic.
Let's not.
He said, "Let's not."
Let's
You
not.
wanna play it safe?
Because
Let's
it's what are we looking for in a person though? That's what it really boils down to, right? A lot of people just looking for a quick nut or just something quick and that's not gonna last for long, right?
Mhm.
But
Get him in.
but
Get him
then
out.
they want something different on the other end, right? They just want the quick nut, but they want the other person to give them that emotion, that time, that dedication, that everything else, right? That's a super selfish thing to do. Because how is that woman gonna fulfill you if you're just looking for a quick nut? You got to find a woman who can really fulfill you in all aspects, more so than just sexually.
That's if you want to be fulfilled. Sometimes I just want McDonald's.
But
I don't need to eat a full course meal.
And see, this is where you be capping, bro. Let's not even talk about off screen shit, but you want somebody that's gonna like fulfill you in your life and make sure you feel loved and cared for, your children taken care of. There's certain shit in your life that you want that you got on a checklist.
on and I put this. Ed is like this on and off camera, real shit. If I did not have children, the fucks I would give, the love that I don't have, like, bro, you know how hard it is to actually, and you might know how to love a woman. You know how much effort that takes to really love a woman, and then if you do love a woman real hard and you get your heart broken, that shit, you can always put a cup once it falls on the ground. You can always put it together, but the cracks are still there. Once it's cracked, it's cracked.
Man, and that was this TikTok bullshit analogy, bro. I want some real shit.
It's real
if you,
shit.
It is, right?
It is real shit. Once
hear
it's cracked, it's cracked.
It is when you hear it in no context, right? But if you fall off that bike, what the fuck did you do? Do you not learn how to ride a fucking bike, or do you get back up on that bike?
But you still got that scar.
You do, but it does not heal.
No, not all the way.
Your heart fucking heals, nigga. It's if you let that shit heal, you gonna let it heal. But if niggas wanna,
you got the memory of the pain though,
and it'll always be there.
Yeah,
Nobody
man.
said that memory will ever go away, right?
So the natural,
But do you let that scar you though for the rest of your life? You let that jade you for the rest of your life?
You gonna make sure it don't happen again.
But it's gonna be in the back of your head.
You gonna try your best to
That
make
bitch
sure it don't
move
happen
wrong.
again.
You be like,
So you gonna
I've been here before.
So you rather not be in love and be a cynic after getting your heart broken one time?
No, you just gonna move better. You gonna move different.
Are you moving different or are you just jaded?
Shit, my heart been broken so many
You
times.
like
They done dropped the cup so many times. I feel like I got soap on the cup. God damn. You know what I'm saying?
You missing a piece.
You know what I'm saying? The handle gone.
I just
You gotta
I
hold
just
that
come
bitch with both hands.
I just come from the ilk. Yeah, use better discernment of who you give your love and genuineness to, right? I completely agree with that. But I hate when people say, oh well, niggas ain't shit, so that changed me. That's why I became this, that, and the third. That was just you.
That was your own decision.
No,
100%.
Don't let. I've been heartbroken before. This nigga can attest. I've been heartbroken. I've done the fucking over. I've been on both sides of it, right? However, no matter how many times I've been heartbroken, nothing like that, it's not gonna change me, who I am, or how I feel, how I love somebody. I'm just gonna change who I love and make sure I vet them properly. Because I found out it wasn't them that really broke my heart. It was me, because I built something up in my head, right? So that just means I wasn't asking proper questions. That means I wasn't vetting them right. That means it's on me for sure. Not saying that they're
resumes now.
No, low key. I mean, but no,
Hey,
not resumes.
Where the last place you worked at?
That's
what you gotta do.
Not resumes, but no, for real, because
It's like
look at a lot of these relationships. Niggas hop in so quick without asking the right questions,
Right.
and then you get this shorty pregnant. You don't really love her. Then you just like, well, she take care of my kids, and she cooks, so I might as well just stay. Nigga, you're fucking crazy. That's lame as fuck. You not happy, bro. And that's why niggas cheating every goddamn day. That's why niggas losing their money every goddamn day, because you out here cheating on the bitch that you don't give a fuck about. Like, it's the dumbest shit ever.
They probably paying for it.
They paying for it, bro. You step out and she catch you. You know what type of woman this is, because you got with that type of woman. You know she gonna take you for everything you got. Why would you do this to yourself?
Damn.
Find somebody you actually like, somebody that you actually connect with, somebody that care about you and you care about them, and y'all can go be happy ever after. Yeah, it might take trial and error and time again, but guess what? It's a trillion fucking people out here. You're not gonna find them if you just fucking, oh, I want you. That might not be that person.
Trillion is a lot, bro. I ain't got time to play Pokemon.
Yeah, no.
A trillion people don't want your ass, so cut it down to like 30% of that.
I'm just saying,
Like,
that's
damn.
Still a lot
I don't know. I
people.
get passionate about that.
Yeah,
dumbass topic.
it depend on what you want though, man.
Yeah.
Shit, for me at the moment, bro, I'm trying to chill, bro. I'm just trying to stack my money up so I can get them to do some more cool shit with what I like to do. You feel me?
He like that political answer right there. That's why he like, okay.
I'll let it slide. He playing it smooth.
Man, y'all see how he like get about this topic. I get very passionate about it. I love love, like genuine love, right? And I feel like we don't see a lot of that anymore. I feel like it's really dark outside, but I feel like people wanna be in love. They just don't understand how.
It's dark outside, right?
So that's the feeling, that's the aura I give off, right? So I want to get into the last song that you sent us. You want to explain this one here, or you want to go into it first and then explain it after?
Nah, this shit explain itself.
Heard
called
that.
Aura.
There we go. We about to get into it. 20 bill.
Perfect flip.
Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Featuring Ron.
Hey, Ron.
My aura look like angel wings. On the mushrooms like Mario on seeing things. I need consistent coochie, did the with the bill fling. Get on one knee, OMG, I ain't got a ring. Spread them booty cheeks, I like to see it when you start to cream. Lick it like a blunt, ash the gas while I'm smacking ass. I ain't keep it sweat, but forever we can make it last. Have you ever been with her? Have you ever been with a guy that know his worth? Know you want the dick, but I still wanna know you first. If I'm rubbing on your G-spot, will it make you swerve? Slide. I can tell she like the way I'm vibing, thriving. I be with the water like Poseidon. I be blue shake, that cool shake. I'm diving. Head first, flipping in reverse, I ain't hiding. Had to take a break cause I was rapping like the coochie man. Put it in your butt, but it don't hit the way the coochie man.
shorts, booty poking out. I ain't gonna speak on it cause we know what we both about. Walking through the door, we only made it to the sofa couch. Matter of fact, I'm quiet. Shh. Certain things you only say in private. Shh. You gotta know when to remain silent. Shh. If you get me lit enough, I'm wildin'. Shh. If you get too lit tonight, I'm driving. Sheesh. I can see me with you in the sheets. Sheesh. You should know you dealing with a freak. Sheesh. You should know you dealing with a beast. Sheesh. I'm too cool, I can't be a creep. No tired, but I'm working so I can't be asleep. Shh. My aura hot like heat. They could probably do it for you, just not like me. I really doubt he a lot like me. Get you a nigga who a lot like me. You can bloom twice from the rock like Lee. Pure leaf, that's my top iced tea. Baby boy, but I'll pop like P. Yeah. Sheesh. Yup, 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 yeah. Sheesh. Yup, 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 yeah. My oil look like sun glow. You tired off of 2 rounds, baby? I need one more. Fresh and clean with a gleam, got me gung ho. Packing 20 bill, blessed, see the sun glow. If you ain't getting down, what the fuck you come for? I'm 2 player, no time for a Dumbo. Play it smooth, get a walk for the gumbo. Play it cool, we a lock, that's a huncho. Yeah. My oil like mist from the springs. I like it when you move your hips with a spring. Do it like when you move your lips when you sing. Crazy how I started getting lit from a fling. Need consistency here with the sex and everything. Yup, 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 yeah. Keep calm and don't stress about everything. Yup, 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 yeah. My oil look like oil look like. My oil look like oil look like. My oil look like oil look like. My oil look like oil look like.
Yeah. Dope. I would say dope song. Really, 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 really dope song. Business wise, and like I said, I'm gonna keep it real with you, G. I would keep it as just a dope song. Something you play at the parties or whatever like that. Because that is. And I slide in the coochie and yeah. Even whoever was on that last verse, they knew the song because they're holding that same cadence as a song that they're coming from.
The second verse?
The last verse?
That was me.
Yeah.
I never heard that song before in my life though.
Okay, so it is one. It is. And though I don't know the song right now, that beat, it is. And the only reason I'm saying this, and it ain't even no, and it's not no hating shit. This is on some real, I don't want to see this song blow up and some bad shit happen, because the shit happened to me. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, paperwork on every song you put out, every beat you lease, or you create your own. You need to have your paperwork for it, and that doesn't just go for Mr. Brandon Khalil. That go for everybody that's watching. You gotta have your paperwork. You gotta have your paperwork from your song sheets, from your beat licenses, your BMIs, everything. You got to have, or ASCAPs. You gotta have everything. Otherwise, you're gonna be just like one of these other rappers out here that put out a song in 2018. A famous ass rapper does a song in 2020, gets famous for it. I mean, will get big for it, and he's like, "Hey, bro, this is my song." No, it's not.
Yeah, for sure.
It happens, bro. I had the same shit happen with Summer Walker, bro. I'm trying to tell you. That's why when I heard that, like it's on.
What you saying? She took your song, bro?
The beat, not the song lyrics, but the beat itself.
Word. It was your beat, or that was just the beat you used?
It was my beat, but the thing was, it wasn't placed right. I didn't have any of the things. I would make little certain beats, or I would go to Splice, take some of them beats right there, add like a symbol on FL or whatever, and then the first thing I do is throw it on BeatStars. Didn't have anything really to, contract, anything like that. I got fucked over. Where my brothers and my people, my brother, he was the first one to tell me. He was in Florida. It was like, "Hey, bro, I just heard your fucking beat, bro. Oh my God, you." And I'm at work, nigga. I'm slaving away. Like, the fuck are you talking about?
Mad as hell.
And I do my research, and I'm looking at him just like, Summer Walker's baby daddy at the time was like, "Oh yeah, I made her whole album. You didn't make this fucking beat. You didn't do this." And then I'm going to my manager at the time. She's like, "Okay, Khalil, we gonna look at it. You got all your paperwork?" No. You fucked yourself. You can't go to court. You can go to court. You're gonna spend money to lose. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
versus if you had your paperwork.
exactly. A lot of artists they get these beats from YouTube, or they get these beats from BeatStars, or they try to, even if they license their beat and they put it on the website thinking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get the publicity. You never know. Somebody might buy the whole license off of your beat. You don't realize it. You put the same song out and they're like, oh nigga, that you ain't make this so and so. Because once they buy it and they license up perfectly, they can take your tag off. They can take your tag off, put their tag or something like that, or put no tag and still run it. But if you bring it in the court, you lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing. The other two, didn't hear no similarities. They were very unique. But this one was a dope song. I could definitely see, like he said, oh, this is a Detroit sound right here. Soon as Detroit niggas hear that, hold on, that's so-and-so beat. I'm trying to tell you, bro, I've heard it. I've heard it before, and I'm just telling you on some real G shit.
I already know it though.
Yeah.
I mean, I got songs. I got songs where I just rapped on beats, but I got songs where I paid for my beats too.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean.
And I'll tell artists, do not get a lease beat. Don't get a lease beat, because the world that we live in right now, you can buy a lease beat, put it on TikTok, and the song might blow, and you never fucking know, because that's just how social media works. Some niggas might do some ignorant shit like G Money. G Money been dead for fucking years. And now he's a whole TikTok trend in gas stations where you open up the door and you just throw everything out your car. Why does that have to be a G Money reference? I do not know. But that's what they're doing now as a trendy ass song on TikTok. You know, you never know when your song will pop. It might pop when you're alive, it might pop when you're gone. But when it pop, you got to make sure everything right, you know?
That 20 bill song, I got the exclusive rights to the beat.
There you go. And that's how you handle it.
Registered and all that.
So when motherfuckers start dancing to it and the numbers start going up, then you know all the residuals come back to you. You know? A lot of artists, bro, y'all got to do that. Especially if you come on this show and y'all tell us, oh, I buy my beats or something like that. We know producers and engineers that make beats right then and there, that would have you sit down and make beats. I know too, for example, no animosity with this one, D-Lo. A Monty, Dwayne from Audible Heat, Mr. G White. There's plenty of more that make these beats and really do that shit. You know what I'm saying? These people are really putting it on the map. So you need that before you go on YouTube and buy from a motherfucker in Michigan or Poland or whatever like that. Stay in your city and figure your things out, bro, and make sure all your paperwork's there. That's just.
But sometimes though, as an artist though, when you hear a beat, say if you hear a beat that you just got to have, you just got to have it. No matter how you gotta get it, you gotta rip that shit off. You gotta go convert that motherfucker.
Oh, by all means.
Yeah.
In the beginning, bro, and back in 2000, I think it was like 2018, I had this guy named Shelly. Great ass rapper. But he sounded just like Kendrick Lamar. So what we did was me thinking, oh man, we about to get famous, bro. We about to get this money. We take a Blueface beat, Tatiana. We recorded and we put it on the video out on YouTube. It's doing numbers. The first night it did 3K. You know what I'm saying? 3K without, with posting it, no promotion. And because I titled it Kendrick Lamar, This is Blueface. Because he sounded like Kendrick Lamar. 2 days go by. I'm like, yo, where the video at? Flag copyright. They trying to sue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a scary shit to see when motherfuckers is like, boom, 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 boom. They sending out documentations. It's a scary thing. But,
They're trying to sue. Damn.
Yeah.
Shit happened. Nigga ready to take everything off his page, deactivate that shit.
Exactly.
You already know it.
But this show tonight has been, actually, it's been in between. And when I say in between, not no negative. It's in between because we found out who Brandon Khalil was, where he's from, his music, where he's been doing shows at. We found out about his podcast. We found out that he's an anime lover. We found out his situations on how he would handle the industry life. We talked about a whole lot this episode.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check out Space and Shine. Make sure y'all check out Brandon Khalil. Make sure that the songs that you just listened to, stream it, play it, put it in your videos. Anything else you want to say? Because I know you said something about merch earlier.
Facts. I got the merch. You already know I got the bucket hats. With
The buckets I'd seen on the table. I want that blue and white one.
Word, if I still got it.
Oh shit!
I mean, you know that they be selling like hotcakes. Got the merch coming out with some shirts soon. I got the Space and Shine shirts. You know what I mean? It was pretty much a thought at one point, and then I made it into something. Same thing with the merch. I have thoughts and ideas. I'm gonna make it into something.
That's that creative.
Yeah, it's always. But with me, I battle procrastination and time management. And inspiration and the roller coaster of how that come and go. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, as I'm sure most artists do, but you just gotta fight through it and just keep doing what you're doing. Better Than Yesterday EP out right now. Casino cassette mixtape. Y'all just type my name in Apple Music, all my music up there.
And it really do pop up. I didn't even know he was the damn artist before we even started the show. Didn't even know. I looked his name up on Instagram and his music came up. So that shows you he's out
The
here
marketing
doing it.
is working.
Bro,
he
it
doing
really
it right.
is, bro. If you type in Brandon Khalil on Instagram right now, songs coming up.
That's how you know he doing it right.
Well, I appreciate that, fellas.
Yeah, no, thank you for coming on out. Like always, No Limit fam, it's always love. Until next time,
We'll see you Wednesday.
You're
That's it.